What? Here we go. So the cutters is going to be the hello. Happy Saturday. We are here. Unfortunately, we have a few people who cannot make it tonight, and we're going to make the best of it and play some games and hang out. And thank you for hanging out and being here with us. I'm actually realizing I think the music isn't playing. Oh, it is.
It is, but it's really low.
Let the music play.
Yeah, on the stream.
You get away.
All right, good. Let me just test one more thing to make sure the chat box is working. It is. Is that those are Doritos? Okay.
Those are Doritos.
I was just like,
I don't know how I got those as an emote, but I did.
I think it's one of the default.
Yeah, it's very default ones.
It is. Okay, so what we're going to be doing rather than our usual D&D tonight is we're going to be playing Actually, which is a game that I'm pretty sure originated on Dropout /
College Humor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what it's called. We played this a few
I was
days
about to
ago,
say
and we had a good time. So hopefully, it's a repeat.
I had a horrible time. I don't know what you're talking about.
And Flanny had a horrible time, apparently.
Well,
the one thing
sounds
I'm
like a
going
you
to
problem.
remind... Oh, sweet dreams are made of cheese. Somebody is dropping us more.
To disagree. Yeah, I was about to say fucking cheese pie. Did you fucking...
God dang it. I will mention or remind everyone, you do need something to draw or write on. And then when you do take them, I think we all kind of naturally gravitated towards putting pictures of them on our Discord in the interest of cheese, which is totally cool. If not, you can try and show them here if they'll show up at all. But we'll figure out how it is. In the interest, cheese puns are double points tonight. Oh no! Don't encourage this.
Yes,
I
100%.
will encourage the hell out of this.
Oh boy! All right. So before we get into it, though, I'll give everyone an opportunity to say hi and introduce themselves. So I'm going to start with who's on my right on the layout, which is my big brother Nenners with the big pieces of cheese behind him.
I love cheddar cheese. It was my gateway drug into the cheese. I'm very passionate about cheddar. Extra sharp, New York, Vermont too.
Extra sharp. There you go.
But extra sharp is like a necessity.
Smoky.
I'll take it. Smoky's not bad on certain types of like sandwiches, stuff like that. Maybe a little bit mixed into some mac and cheese if you had it done right. I'm a fan of mozzarella, obviously. Gouda, Foos doesn't pretty like provolone, Monterey Jack. I love monster cheese. I used to, as a little boy, I thought it was literally monster cheese,
Oh, Munster's great.
I thought it
Munster.
was Munster. Yeah, is
It
it?
is Munster, but I always thought it was Monster. And then I was very shocked when I went food shopping one day and I was like, it's Munster? So that was fun. What other kind of cheeses do I enjoy? Oh, the Italian everything instead of anything but the goat. So, like, you know, Romano,
Dennis, what else could they find you doing on this channel?
Besides talking about cheese?
I mean, you're about to list all of the cheese.
Yeah, I really like cheese. I don't know if anybody has gotten that. Huge fan of cheese. Anyway, where can you find me? Oh, well, I mean, I don't really hang out on Twitters or nothing, but I am forced to DM here twice a week, Wednesday and Friday. So you'll see me then. I do enjoy myself when I'm doing it, so that's fun. But yeah, I'm here mostly hanging out with Foos. Sometimes hanging out with Flandy on his Twitch channel, getting shot at by stuff we have no business being shot at by. And I think that's it. I'm going to pass it on to the terror from Telemundo, Kit Differus.
The only issue, the only offense I take with that is the Telemundo reference, but okay. Okay, hi, call me Kit. My favorite cheese is Fresco. That's behind me right there. I also thought that Munster was pronounced Monster. That was that was after I learned to speak English when I was about 6 years old. Back then I used to pronounce it as Wenster, but yeah. I like the D&Ds. I am forced to play here twice a week as well. And I have a fondness for the time travels. That's about it for me. Mr. Booty Master, please.
I am privileged to join this channel several times a week. It's a blessing and an honor. This is how you suck up to DMs, so they keep inviting you. No, we have fun. On Sundays, I am also on the internets. Dispel Logic, Sundays at 8 p.m. real people time. I always have to think about it because he says 5, but he's talking about fake past times that don't exist.
Yes.
Specific. But yeah, I'm here on Wednesdays. In theory, I would have been here on Fridays, but Foos hates Joy, so we delayed that. But in future, I'll be back on Fridays.
It wasn't even my choice. That's the best part.
Convenient excuses aside.
Yes, correct.
And Insomnia had a song request. Are you covering that, Flandy, or was I?
Go for it.
Oh,
take it away.
Right. I have to scroll back up.
Oh, well, hold on. Let me pause the music so that we don't get some clashing. Okay, all yours.
I also remember how the melody goes.
Sweet dreams
Sweet
are
dreams are made of cheese. Who am I to disagree? A cheddar the world and a feta cheese. Everybody's looking for Stilton. I don't remember the rest of the melody, so that's all you're getting. I would keep saying.
I don't. What is Stilton?
Wants to be blue.
Type of cheese. I know that exclusively from the Monty Python Cheese Shop sketch.
To be blue.
I don't know what that one is.
Yeah, that one I could say. Stilton, I've never heard of.
Bouchette d'Anjou?
Some cheese will
I think I had that in Montreal.
By you.
I didn't read it, so I'm hearing it for the first time. As you're singing
dreams are made of cheese. Kobe, what is that? Chibray? What the? Okay, never heard of these.
I've never heard of most of these. Yeah.
Sure.
I'm allergic to the last word, so we're not gonna go with that one.
How do you say penicillin? How the fuck do you fit that into a song? Damn.
I don't know.
Everybody needs penicillium.
Funny, are you just allergic to penicillin or like all mushrooms?
I don't think that's what I'm challenging on Tuesday. Anywho.
Okay.
Flandy, please introduce yourself because I believe
Flandy the Fluffy we have tonight, by the way.
Yes.
I am Flandy. I am here also against my will, apparently. I'll play that. You know what's cool? Carports. Carports are great. Everybody should have one. They protect your car from the elements and the colds and the bads. And if you don't have one, you should probably get one. This is just a completely random plug for carports. They're great. Also, garages. They're even a step above because they can be weather controlled. Stop yelling at him. You leave him alone. You leave that precious man alone, Booze. I see you leaning over there. Get out of here.
Dub's trying to disarm his wife with love.
They make me so mad.
Oh boy.
There's no reason for it.
I'm here a lot. I do things. I usually play some sort of Furbolg family member of each other on this channel.
All start with the letter R.
They both do indeed start with the letter R, and they're very similar names, Rollum and Ryland. So it's really one of those sessions where, like, you know, you're yelling at your kids, and you have so many of them, you go through the cycle of names because you can't figure out which one is it. Fuck you.
My mom does that, and we're not. Well, two of my sisters have similar names, but the third is different enough, and I'm a dude. She'll still cycle through everybody.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm usually not included, but occasionally she gets through all four of us.
My godparents would go through James, Marcus, Alex. Was like, how? I'm the special one here. I'm the
Mr. to do with that. Yeah, no,
I'm the random data point.
Like, every parent is like, I'll go through all the names.
But anyways, yeah, that's what I do. I'm an agent of chaos, and I'm actually Dubs. Introduce. Oh, wait, never mind. This is being reminded of something.
You gotta. We have a new Flayos Candy. Chaos Flandy emote where he just shakes around because we hit our subscription goal, which once again, Razamataz, if you're here, thank you so much again for the boost.
Oh yeah,
over.
How are we doing that? We discussed that.
I have a few things that we're giving away cheese dice. I'm trying to find a way that, because so far through Streamlabs, the giveaway only lasts 24 hours, and I want more time for people to be able to like get in on the raffle. But the thing that I do like about Streamlabs is they make it so I can say like subscribers or followers can get an extra ticket essentially. So if someone is subscribed to us, I'd love to give them an extra leg up. So I'm trying to find a way to get both of those perks without it being within such a condensed 24 hours. But yeah, we're going to be giving away some cheesy dice because we love cheese.
Yeah.
And Dubs, it was passed off to you before I interrupted.
Yes.
Introduce yourself.
Hello.
Oh, I have to put the music back on.
I am the Dubs. Father of the Nubs. Husband of the waifus. I'm married into this.
All of that was said with an undercurrent of send help.
The theme tonight is we're all here against our will.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
I got funnier as it went. I thought you were just gonna say hello and leave it at that with the length of that pause, which was already great.
Oh, that's great.
God damn it. And last is me. I'm Foos, and I apparently forced all of these men in this channel to
Hey, whoa, I said honor and a privilege.
Stop fucking up, Joe.
That's true. Joe's the only
combo breaker.
I force everyone to play with me. Some of which are through family bonds, others are through friend bonds, but they're all here because I thread them in various ways.
Of marriage.
That's why I made Dubs marry me, because I was like, we need a cleric. Could you come? I'm just gonna marry you.
Feels like the appropriate way to get a cleric of all things.
I mean,
does it not? Insomnia Dubs is here and alive. Believe it or not.
Can you prove that?
Campaign on this channel.
You need Dubs to hold up today's newspaper so we know.
Yeah, we need to prove that.
Yeah, for real.
Anyway, Insomnia, yes. You now have in my head songs with cheeses replaced.
Oh no!
Just the idea of cheese puns. I started singing Fernando in my head, but with cheese. I don't know a lot of that song either, but just we had feta and Gruyere that night. Havarti's nice, Romano.
Romano's great.
Oh my god!
So
what you've done.
I don't mind a Havarti either.
Oh my god. But I feel like it's going to be so dangerous if we leave Joe and Insomnia together for like a day. It's
Our
just gonna be
power
like,
will grow exponentially.
You're already on.
Through the day
You're already on Team
yes.
Trader.
that you accepted
There you
an
go,
internet
there you
stranger
go.
into your midst. I've seemed nice this whole time, but Insomnia and I, bad influences on each other. It's great.
oh, that is amazing. Okay, so we're gonna be playing in the interest of cheese. And I mean, we're gonna be playing. Actually, is what we're playing.
We're
So
gonna be playing-
everybody can kind of play with us in the chat. So please feel free to if you can. We're doing it slightly modified because since we're digital, I can't really tell when someone buzzes in or raises their hand. So instead, you have to say your name first, and then go ahead and answer the question essentially, or correct the statement. So I'll be saying incorrect statements, and you have to correct me. You can interrupt me at any time in the question during the statement, and you have to say actually, otherwise it doesn't count, and you won't get the point. We do have a few situations in which you'll need to be drawing or writing something down. So just if you have something nearby and you might need that, I will let you know ahead of time.
Okay, orange
right
or
when
pink?
that question. I would say orange
Always orange.
because it's
that even a
going to be easier
question?
to see.
Okay,
on that. Yeah, for
Flandy wants the
Flandy's
orange. It's
question.
gonna be pink. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
You're a bitch.
That's called fuck you, Flandy.
Where's the PvP icon?
I need a channel point redeem. That's just Joe shouting my name so I can answer. Oh god. Although Insomnia, I think you got like 2 points last time. You did very well. Anyway, we're going to be starting with the horror category, and
Oh,
that
this
seems
meal.
fitting for a channel in which we are constantly battling for darkest campaign.
Buddy,
but this,
actually, Foos has the darkest campaign.
That is
that
correct.
is incorrect. No,
Actually, Flandy does.
right out of here.
I would say
Minus
you,
50
you were
TKP.
wrong, but almost as of yesterday, Nenners will have me in his campaign, so it officially can't be the darkest because I'm such a bright spot of wonder and glory and joy
My goodness.
and warmth and heart.
I mean, I didn't want to win
Courage.
by default, but I'll take one. Thanks.
Listen.
Hold on.
general.
Okay,
I'm just,
in case you
I'm just
forgot,
complimenting myself for now.
Here's Joe's sweet face.
The Joe background.
I was so sad.
So sad.
What the
Okay.
hell?
From the movie Psycho,
Ah,
the 1960 film. Marion Crane embezzles $40,000 in cash and hits the road. She stops at a Bates Motel for the night, but after chatting with Norman, the owner, she decides to return the money. Before she can, though, Norman stabs her to death in the shower. He takes the money and disposes of her body and car in a swamp.
Insomnia.
Does Insomnia know this? He's gonna be like,
I can tell you I don't, so I thought I'd give him a shot.
Kit?
give him an opportunity.
Kit?
Landy? Oh, Kit, go Kit.
Oh, I heard Kit. Yep, Kit, go ahead.
Actually, he only disposes of her body in the swamp.
Yo, what the fuck? Kid out the gate.
Oh,
You
shit.
got it. He doesn't take the body. He only disposes of her body. Good job, Kid.
Okay. I was thinking it was
It's
the
on
money
the
thing.
board with one. So all right, we're already.
Where
we're
were
already
you,
up.
Insomnia? I shouted and everything.
He's busy. He's very good about lurking on like everyone's channels and hanging out. So he's likely on other channels as well. So the next question is for Calvin and Hobbes.
oh boy.
Yeah. 1985 comic strip. Calvin frequently imagines himself in a fictional world, playing the part of characters such as Spaceman Spiff, Whiz Bang the Wonderful, or Stupendous Man. In these fantasies, he sees himself as a hero, but in reality, he's often antagonizing people like his teacher, Miss Wormwood, his parents, or his peer, Susie Durkins.
Flandy, actually, one of those names is incorrect, and that's the closest that we're gonna get.
That's correct. But if you can name the correct one, I will
know.
give the point to that
Hold
person.
on. Joe,
Damn.
Yeah.
I need the three names again, but I think I know which one.
Okay. Spaceman Spiff, Whiz Bang the Wonderful, or Stupendous Man.
I think Stupendous Man is wrong.
Incorrect.
All right,
Whiz
well,
Man.
I didn't hear a name.
Well, that was just Flandy again. He's already got the
No, I
default
know.
point.
Well, I was saying if anyone else
Yeah.
get closer, but sure, I'll give it to Flandy. Flandy,
Yeah,
you get
no,
it.
it's fine.
Whiz Bang the Wonderful isn't one of Calvin's
I knew
characters.
Spaceman Spiff was real. I was like, all right, one
Yeah.
of the two.
So we got Flandy and Kid on the board.
Oh,
All right. Next question is video games. Borderlands 2.
Oh, here we go.
In the 2012 video game, Handsome Jack is the CEO of Hyperion and a colossal jerk. After buying a living stallion made of diamonds, he says he's going to name it Piss for Brains in honor of the players.
Actually,
I didn't hear any names.
Planty.
Joe,
I don't know what the right one is, but I'm just filibustering because those two didn't say the
Technically,
name.
Nenner's
That
beat me
wasn't
to
the
it.
name of the actual horse that he named. It's not Piss for Brains.
I actually think I jumped the gun too fast. So I'm
I
gonna
can
wait
see
till-
it. I will say
yeah.
Joe. Actually, the horse's name is Butt Stallion.
That's not what we're looking for in this particular question. I will continue reading the question.
Oh, you know what?
Um,
I think you're right that we jumped the gun. Well, obviously, but now I'm
He says
catching
he's-
up to what I thought.
You're good. He says he's going to name it Piss for Brains in honor of the players, but settles on the name Butt Stallion.
Okay, yeah.
He also hires bandits to kill his own grandma, then sends the players to kill the bandits so he doesn't need to pay them.
Dubs.
Dubs?
Actually, it's his mom.
No.
Actually, Handsome Jack is not the CEO of Hyperion.
No.
Fuck.
I'll read it one more time.
Maybe. Hold on, Joe. Actually
Uh-huh.
doesn't. Oh, God, I'm trying to remember. I think this is the quest where he sends you to like a little shack and then pays you to jump into lava. I don't think there's mercenaries involved. He just wants to pay you to save his grandma as a false front.
That is not what we're looking for
Okay.
either. This is,
I
I'll
haven't
read it
played
one
that
more
game in,
time.
like, 8 years.
Handsome
right.
Jack is the CEO of Hyperion and a colossal jerk. After buying a living stallion made of diamonds, he says he's going to name it Piss for Brains in honor of the players, but settles on the name Butt
Planty.
Stallion.
Actually, the stallion isn't actually alive.
No, it is.
No,
a
Butt
living
Stallion is very much alive.
Mhm.
Yeah. He also hires bandits to kill his own grandma, then sends players to kill the bandits, so he doesn't need to pay them. All right, I will say that this is unfortunately a dud. This is a very particular question, but I actually did think this was the thing we had to correct. Stallion is in reference to a male horse. Butt Stallion is a female and therefore mare. So when it says he bought a living stallion, he actually bought a living mare and
Man,
named it.
come
Butt
on,
Stallion.
boo!
The horse's name is Butt Stallion.
I should have gotten
Oh.
tomatoes. This is terrible.
I know.
I mean, hey, you can just not become misgendered. Come on.
Garbage.
I was like, animal lovers might catch that, but I don't know. All right. So the next question is from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade.
The Last Crusade. Okay.
Yes.
Actually,
the
it was the
19
wooden cup.
Oh, jeez. Nope.
I'm
The
actually Jehovah
19
spelled with an I.
the 1989 film. Indiana Jones must face several challenges to reach the Grail Chamber, Breath of God, where he dodges spinning blades, Word of God, where he must step on the floor tiles that spell out Yahweh, and Path of God, where he must cross a nearly invisible.
Dubs.
Yes?
Actually, it's the leap of faith.
No.
Damn it.
And Path of God, where he
Path of
must
faith. Fuck you. I don't know.
No, what'd you say?
Path of faith.
No, it says Path of God, yeah, apparently. Where he must cross a nearly invisible bridge over a chasm.
Joe, actually,
Dubs. Damn.
Oh, okay, yep.
one of the trials is wrong, I think. I don't remember which one, but I'm pretty sure one of them involved him avoiding a bunch of treasure. Like it was something about avoiding greed.
Dubs.
No. Dubs, yes?
The bridge is completely invisible.
No.
Fuck.
Okay. Let me give. I saw
Fuck
this
you.
movie when I was a fucking kid, so let me give it a
Yeah,
kid.
this is-
Let's
go
see.
for
Actually, it's not Yahweh. It's Jehovah.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
I'm so impressed with Kid just guessing his way through the
Okay, so Actually, I'm.
Good
You'll
job.
never have this kind of conversation with me, but I can talk for religion for hours about religion for hours. Okay, so just
That's
one of those things.
100% it. Yeah, that's good job. You fucking nailed it. Oh my god. Okay. All right. So this is a real life myth. So this is just real life skills question kind of thing. Not necessarily skills, but anyway. Oops, you just chomped a whole ghost pepper. In the future, avoid eating the seeds. They're the spiciest part. But if your mouth is already burning, drink some milk to cool things down. Or try
Randy.
drinking. Yep, what's up?
Actually, milk has nothing to do with cooling off heat of that nature.
Incorrect.
Dubs.
That's bullshit.
Dubs, go for
That's
it.
still true.
Actually, it's the rind that's the spiciest.
That is correct. It is not the seeds that are the spiciest. Dubs on the board. Good
How'd the rest
job.
of it go, though? No.
Oh, you want to hear the rest of it? Yeah. Or try drinking something acidic like lemonade to break down the capsaicin. Whatever you do, though, don't drink water. That'll. What'd you say?
Isn't
fine.
capsaicin
That'll only-
acidic? Why would you want something basic? Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, but I know the milk thing is accurate. Whatever you do, though, don't drink water. That'll only spread the spicy compounds around. All right. Next question is from Jumanji.
All right.
Oh boy.
Oh no, this is the
Which
newer
one?
one.
Movie or the
I thought
book?
it was the older one.
I don't
It's
think
the
it's the newer one.
Fuck it. I still.
The
know.
2017 film.
Okay. Sure.
In this
Okay.
film, Jumanji is a video game with 4 playable characters with lists of strengths and weaknesses. For example, Ruby Roundhouse is weak to venom.
Joe,
Wow.
actually, there's 5 playable characters.
Incorrect.
There are though.
Yeah, that's all we're looking for here, I guess. While Franklin Finbar becomes sick and dies if he eats cake. Dr. Smolder Bravestone, however, is listed as having no weaknesses.
Plenty. Actually,
Yeah.
Dr. Smolder, whatever stone, does have a weakness, and it's
Fire.
the rock.
He does not. That is incorrect.
Joe,
Yep.
actually,
Mhm.
whomever it was, I missed the name, that said they would die if they eat cake.
Mhm.
Pretty sure. You know what? I think I'm wrong about the 5 characters. It doesn't matter. Point is, it's played by Jack Black, is the guy. So he very clearly is a rounder gentleman who can eat cake just fine.
No.
Incorrect. Also, Franklin Finbar was Kevin Hart's character.
Yes, Kevin Hart.
Was it?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
Well, fine.
The other one with the
Yeah.
Kirby genius.
I will read one more time to give you one more shot. In this film, Jumanji is a video game with 4 playable characters with lists of strengths and weaknesses. For example, Ruby Roundhouse is weak to venom, while Franklin Finbar becomes sick and dies if he eats cake. Dr. Smolder Bravestone, however, is listed as having no weaknesses.
Flandy. Actually, it doesn't list their weaknesses.
No, it does.
It does.
It
I don't
doesn't.
know. I've never seen it. I'm guessing.
All right.
Shooting the
It's
dark.
a forgettable movie, man. Unfortunately.
Yeah, we're gonna keep moving. Yeah, exactly that. He does not get sick and die if he eats cake. He simply explodes.
I mean,
actually remember
I
that
would
part.
argue that is a form of getting sick and dying.
It's just
no,
accelerated.
I think he's getting sick. He just dies. You get hit with a rocket. You didn't get sick and die. You exploded.
How is he
It's not
exploding?
the same.
You don't naturally explode. You have to be sick if you're gonna explode.
And it sounds like an explosive illness to me.
Oh my goodness. All right. Next question. Sci-fi. Spaceballs.
Okay.
Oh
The
boy.
1987 film. The villain's ship, Spaceball 1, has 4 warp speed settings: light speed, ridiculous speed, ludicrous speed, and plaid. To prepare for
Joe,
warp.
actually, plaid is not a speed, but they do end up going to plaid when they go to ludicrous speed.
Fucking nailed it. Joe on the board. Joe on the board.
You finally hit some shit I've watched.
I
He
remember
says
the
with
ludicrous speed.
disdain.
Yeah,
I
ludicrous.
definitely
Oh
remember
my
the
God.
ludicrous speed.
I ain't found shit.
Okay. Next one is cartoons. So this is for Mulan, the animated movie.
Ooh,
19
okay, all right.
I can quote that fucking movie. Let's do this.
You're killing me. Don't worry. Dennis,
Actually,
you're gonna
it's
get-
the best music in all of the Disney soundtracks.
that is incorrect. That is a
Get
goofy
outta
movie,
here.
and you get the fuck out of here. Because Stand Out is the best goddamn
mean-
song in the world.
Well, I'm sorry, stand out?
Yeah,
Stand out.
100%.
You're gonna
Or
put a
Eye to
Goofy
Eye.
movie and you're not gonna bring up Eye to Eye as the best
That is a
song?
goddamn banger.
Get
I will
out of here
not-
with your
That
stand
is number
out.
2. Stand out to me. Anyone-
So good.
Okay, Mulan. Even after most of his invading army is destroyed in an avalanche, Hun chieftain Shan Yu manages to capture the emperor. Mulan and 3 Chinese soldiers disguise themselves as Huns to get the drop on Shan Yu's
Joe,
guard.
Get.
I heard Joe. I heard Joe
I heard
first.
Joe.
They disguise themselves as ladies, possibly.
Yes,
courtesans.
concubines.
Not Huns.
Concubine. Yeah.
Exactly. Joe on the board again.
Damn
All
it.
right.
Okay. That was easy.
Yeah.
Damn
It
it.
was faster.
Yeah.
You'll find we're never too far apart.
Apart.
And maybe love is the reason why.
Okay. Oh, next is anime, and this is I think it's pronounced Ruby, but it's like RW or
Ruby, yeah.
RWBY. Yeah.
That's
I've never seen it.
Is it?
Apparently, I knew of it. I knew
Foods,
when it
you
was
are
coming
striking out. I need you to.
out. Dennis
Yeah.
is like, I got nothing. Don't worry, Dennis. I trust
I haven't
you.
seen
You'll be
any of this shit.
Actually, it's not a real anime. It only exists as references on Twitter.
I
That's my
Actually,
experience.
It's like an online and production company.
don't know. It's
Actually,
the
it
anime
was
category.
made by
That's all I
Rooster
know.
Teeth. I don't know if it counts as an anime. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Is it
This
really?
category is who the fuck knows, but
Actually, it's made by Cockfight.
the 2013 anime. I don't know anything about this. Huntsmen and huntresses have a bunch of badass fighting options. Everyone has a unique semblance, and many wield weapons that can shift between forms. They can even imbue their weapons with different types of dust to give them elemental properties.
I'm gonna get a drink of water.
Wendy.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
Joe, actually, that could describe 80% of anime, I think.
I know!
That all sounded so damn
actually,
generic.
not everybody can
nothing.
wield these swords or whatever. It's only a certain few people that can.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
Actually,
I'm-
it's just a bunch of girls. I don't know.
There are
Actually, not
many
everyone
men.
has a unique semblance. What the fuck
God
that's
damn it,
supposed
Joe on the board again! Good job!
Nice.
Not everyone has a unique semblance. The Schnee family have a hereditary semblance. Theirs being glyphs. I don't know what any of that means.
No.
Next
to
up,
be. Nailed it.
we have sci-fi Ender's Game.
Okay.
So the
movie or the book?
1985
Fuck.
the book.
Damn it! I saw
Okay.
the movie.
Ooh. Yeah.
Although
Oh, shit,
humanity
I wanted to read this. Sorry.
Although humanity repels their first 2 invasions, the Formics refuse to give up and launched a 3rd invasion fleet to attack Earth. To prepare for the anticipated attack, a war hero named Mazar Rackham trains child prodigy Ender Wiggin to become the supreme commander that will lead human forces to victory.
Plenty.
Dubs.
That's
Actually,
right.
damn it. Good.
What?
Go.
Actually,
That's lag bullshit.
Matt Razik doesn't train anybody.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Plenty.
Flandy.
Actually, he's not being trained. He's actually controlling the army that's doing the last fight.
I'm just making sure. Let me check something. No, actually.
No.
Actually, the humans are invading, not the aliens.
Nope. No. Oh, actually, hold on. Sorry. Not what we're looking for with this answer, apparently.
Motherfucker!
I will read it one more time. Although humanity repels their first 2 invasions, the Formics refuse to give up and launch a 3rd invasion fleet attack to Earth. To prepare for the anticipated attack,
To
a war
Earth, I
hero
thought you said it on Earth. Okay, that's
Yeah. A war hero named Mazar Rackham trains child prodigy Ender Wiggin to become the supreme commander that will lead human forces to victory.
Joe, actually, they didn't send 2 previous invasions.
You're very close, but that's not it. Anyone else want to take a stab?
Nope.
I read this when I was like 12.
Right?
Um,
47 years
apparently-
ago. Gotcha.
The Formics do not launch a 3rd invasion fleet. They did launch the first 2, but there was no 3rd.
That's what I said!
You said the humans didn't attack the aliens.
You
No,
said the
aliens
humans were
attacked us.
attacking.
I said the humans were
Yeah.
attacking.
Or invading.
Yeah, Yeah.
I didn't understand that. I guess. Sure, you get a point. Niners.
I don't know. This,
Congratulations.
All right.
this question
I don't know.
boo.
It's fine. Niners get up there. Zombie said bonus question. I haven't seen anything after that, so Zombie, let me know if it's
Bonus
bonus
question.
or something.
What three D&D deities were murdered?
And became gods. Oh, I kind of do know this, but ugh,
Definitely not a Flandy question.
so hot. Yeah, no, Flandy knows. Unfortunately, next
You
to
have to
nothing
make
about
a false statement after that.
Yeah, you have to. It has to be a false statement. We have to correct it. All right. Next
up,
up,
Anita?
we have. Hey, Anita, what's up, Mister? She's in. She's here. Next question is about Pan's Labyrinth, the 2006 film.
That movie sucked. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't watch it.
Oh boy.
The way you said that though was so intense. Ophelia moves out into the country with her mother to live with her father, who is the captain of the Spanish army. When she arrives, she follows a strange flying insect into a stone labyrinth to meet a faun who reveals that she is the reincarnated lost princess of the king of the underworld.
Wait, can you say it
Oh,
again?
that's
I
all we
was
got?
busy yelling at.
Oh God. Okay.
One more time. Sorry.
What happened?
Can I have that reread? I was
Okay,
getting
I
that
will try.
question wrong. Yep.
No problem.
In chat.
I was getting that question wrong in chat. Ophelia moves out into the country with her mother to live with her father, who is a captain in the Spanish army. Excuse me. When she arrives, she follows a strange flying insect into the stone labyrinth, where she meets a faun who reveals that she is the reincarnated lost princess of the king of the underworld.
Flandy. Actually, he wasn't a captain in the Spanish army. He was.
That was my
It was
guess.
French.
That was my
I don't know.
guess.
Correct.
My guess too.
Yeah!
Hey!
Go, Flandy!
I was gonna wait for a
I'm
lull. If
landing.
nobody said it, he was like, "The dad wasn't a captain." Like,
Oh my god! Yeah, you fucking got it. Next is a horror question for 28 Days Later.
All right.
2002 film. A bike messenger named Jim wakes up from a coma to find that London has been devastated by highly contagious virus of an unknown origin that causes uncontrollable rage. Excuse me. After wandering into a church and fending off an infected priest with a shopping bag, then being chased into the streets, Jim meets two firebomb wielding survivors. Dubs, yep.
Actually, he doesn't fight off a priest.
Nope, that seems to be correct.
What?
Two fireball wielding survivors, Selena and Mark. I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Flandy. Actually, he doesn't defend him with the shopping bag.
Nope. I will read one more time. A bicycle messenger named Jim wakes up from a coma to find that London has been devastated by a highly contagious virus of
Flandy,
unknown origin.
Actually, it is a known origin. It was some strand of mad cow disease.
You know what? Fuck it. That's close enough. The
What?
virus is not an unknown origin.
Ah, that's right.
The
Yeah.
outbreak starts when activists release a infected chimpanzee
Yep.
from a facility
Yep.
studying the causes of aggression in primates.
God damn it.
Dubs, did you know that kind of?
Yeah. Okay,
No, poor Dubs. It's okay. Don't worry.
I don't remember no priest though. Fuck.
Dubs is just mad. All right. Next question is from Game of Thrones.
Ooh.
Book or series?
Did I ask this one? I don't remember.
Book or series?
I don't know. What'd you say?
Okay.
Okay, 2011 TV series.
you go.
Despite being called,
Actually, it should not have been him on the throne. It should have been literally anybody else.
I don't know about
This might
literally
be called the-
anybody, but
despite being called the Seven Kingdoms of Westeros, Westeros is actually divided into 9 regions, including King's Landing, the Westerlands, the Stormlands, the Iron Islands, and the Vale.
Flandy.
Dubs, I heard.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead, Dubs.
Actually, there's, I don't know, the southern part, Thorn. I don't
No,
know,
no,
something with the
that's unfortunately not what we're looking
sand.
for. Joe, or not Joe, Anita.
Anita.
Unfortunately, that's not what we're looking for. And Flandy, I heard Flandy.
Flandy. Actually, Winterfell's part of it. The North. I don't know what name that would be, but it's definitely one of them.
No.
Joe,
Yeah.
actually, there are in fact 7 kingdoms, and the whole premise of this question is dumb.
No.
All right, just checking.
No. All right, I'm gonna read one more time. Despite being called the Seven Kingdoms of Westeros, Westeros is actually divided into 9 regions, including King's Landing, the Westerlands, the Stormlands, the Iron Islands, and the Vale.
What?
Actually, the Iron Islands aren't a part of it.
You're poking at the correct thing, but that's
Damn
not
okay.
it.
I don't know enough about it. Okay, shit.
Yeah.
Actually,
I was
King's
gonna say
Landing
it's
is a
an
city,
It is
not a
King's
region.
Landing.
Okay.
Joe got it.
There you go.
Exactly that. The region is called the Crownlands, but
Yeah, King's
King's
Landing is
a
just the
city.
capital.
Yup.
Ah.
Joe's running away with this.
I don't know about that. I got some points, but
You got some points. It's okay.
Are we keeping track? Who's keeping track? Because
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah. After last time, I was like, oh, I don't think anyone's gonna keep track. I got it. Don't worry. All right. Next is comic book questions. DC comic.
actually they're not as good as Marvel.
Pretty much.
You know what? To be
but
fair, the comics are probably you got good in the movie
the comics are good.
universe.
Yeah.
Is bad for DC.
DC has better
Unfortunately,
villains,
yes.
Marvel has better heroes. There we go.
Also, DC has incredible. Well, they used to have incredible animated movies. They've gone down to. Anyway, both Batman, the world's greatest detective, and Detective Chimp, the world's greatest detective who is a chimpanzee, made their debuts in Detective Comics number 27. In 1977, Detective Comics shortened their name to DC Comics, meaning its full name is actually Detective Comics Comics.
Plenty.
That's all true.
Yes.
Actually, they didn't both release at the same time, or debut in the same episode or comic.
It's very close. I'm gonna give an opportunity for someone to be a little more accurate, but if not, I'll give you the point.
Joe, actually, Detective Chimp came first.
Incorrect. I will give that to Flandy. Detective Chimp is he did not come out in Detective Comics 29 or 27. He first appeared in The Adventures of Rex the Wonder Dog.
That makes sense.
Never heard of that, but I do know that Detective Chimp is not as. I don't think he's as old a character as Batman, if I remember correctly.
Batman.
So that yeah.
All I know is Batman is just a cheap imitation of the Shadow, and everybody knows it.
All right. Next
Shadow
question
knows.
is for Angry Birds, actually.
Boo.
Yep. The original Angry Birds app challenges you to destroy structures inhabited by green pigs. You are given a fixed set of birds, some with different powers, and must choose the order to use them, as well as the angle and power of which to-
Actually, the birds are in a set order.
That's correct.
Yep.
You do not get to choose the order.
Yeah.
Indian joke.
Alright.
That's what I was.
That's
I have
No,
five,
okay.
Brendo.
He has 5 now. Flandy has 4.
What's going on?
Oh, shit.
Is that what we're saying?
I was just saying,
Alright.
that was tickling my brain, but I wanted to hear the rest of it to see if there was something else that was like, no, that's definitely it.
Yeah, that's the fun of this. Is like you have to kind of measure whether you want to keep going and. Yeah. Okay. All right. This is a real life question. I will also need some drawings from you guys.
This
So-
is a drawing. This is a drawing.
Correct. So get ready to doodle a little bit.
Drawing. Gonna doodle.
So this is called engine trouble. Uh-oh. You're driving
fuck.
and you know the fucking car heads just like heads come flying up.
my brain was thinking aircraft engine. 'Cause
Yeah. Engine trouble, yes. Uh-oh. You're driving and you notice some icons on the dashboard are lit up. Draw the dashboard indicator symbols for these 3 issues. Oil pressure low,
Oh fuck.
battery problem, and tire pressure low. You won't be scored on the quality of your art, but whether your drawings are close to the right shape. So I will read them out again.
It's terrible.
Oil pressure low, tire pressure low, and battery problem.
No. Just
You don't
Ask me
know
a che-
any of these kids?
ask me a chess question. I'll
No,
fucking kill it, okay?
Oh my god. Kids like, get this fucking hard nonsense out of here. And yeah, this isn't about speed either, because, you know, we'll reveal at the same time. So, or not the same time, but we will reveal and we'll see who's doing it right.
I got it. Here you go.
Okay. Fucking Dubs dead on. All right, so you definitely got a point. You included all the important things. Good job. Unsurprisingly, Dubs
No.
nailed it.
Come on, Nana, you should have this.
Flandy.
I just can't draw this thing. It looks like a genie's lamp.
It's okay. Again, we're not judging you. Again, we're not judging you on. Oh, Flandy. Oh, you sent it to me too. Okay, so I was like, oh, what's that?
What?
Right.
No, what the heck?
Flandy, you got.
I think I get a point
Flandy,
for
what is
for
that?
everybody laughing.
Dubs.
Dubs is dead.
Dubs is dying. Oh
I should get a
my
point for killing Dubs. Come on.
God. You know,
That is so
I'd rather.
Flandy, is that a sad battery? What is that?
It is
Oh my God, Joe, what the fuck?
Joe, what is that bottom one?
That's supposed
There's
to
a
be
crease
oil.
in the middle of my screen. That's supposed to be like the genie lamp oil symbol.
Oh,
But there's a gap.
okay.
You just gotta
I
connect
see,
all those lines because the middle of the screen doesn't detect the pen very well.
Understood.
Is that not sad?
I need Nenners and Kit. What do you give a chance? Oh my God.
Dubs, take a picture
That's
and
what
put
you
it in
get
the
from me.
chat.
That's what you get from me. That's
Really?
all.
Okay, okay.
I don't know Foos. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. All right, that's a point for Nenners as well.
What? Really?
Yeah,
What,
he's got
really?
the important thing. Stuffs is like, get the fuck out of here.
What am I missing?
And then I need one more. Wait, who am I missing? Oh, that's Dubs. Let me see. Who else? Isn't I missing someone? No. Oh, because Kit isn't giving me one,
Where's
right?
it?
I gave you one. It's a question mark. I
Fire
don't
spot.
fucking
Yeah,
know.
I
Get
got
out of here.
I gotcha. Yeah.
Why are you hating on mine? I got the lamp. I got the
You
exclamation mark.
correctly
It's just
needed
ugly.
the oil lamp. I think only Flandy had the drop, but it wasn't mandatory. But you could include the drop, and they did mention like
Oh.
the drop is not mandatory, but you could have it.
The
The low
sad
tire,
fucking battery is killing me.
Oh,
right
my
now.
God. Yeah, that's what got me to sad battery.
yeah, that's what killed Flandy because Flandy didn't include the plus and minus sign
Plus
on
or
the
minus.
battery.
Ah, get
which
out of
is
here. That's
mandatory.
bullshit.
I thought about it too.
I did the terminals. You can see them.
I
got
feel
the
like you
drop.
can
That should
tell.
Take care of it.
When it comes down to it, Dubs was almost dead on. The
Dead
only
on,
thing he was missing was the drop. Nenners' tire pressure was a little weird, but they just said you needed something surrounding an exclamation point, which he literally
Boo!
So-
That thing's not a TPMS.
So
That's
congratulations, Dubs and Nenners. You got the points on that one.
I am the most accurate.
Yeah,
I
man.
got the
Oh
You're
my
one.
God.
What was
Bro,
killing me about
I
that?
work from home. I'm in a car like once every 2 weeks.
See, that's what's killing me. I don't, and I have my winter tires on, which don't have tire sensors. So until I put my summer tires, I have that tire sensor light on 24/7.
And
So
you
it's like,
still
what does that
didn't-
look like?
That's
My vehicle's a spaceship. I have different symbols.
Oh my God.
Oh,
All right. I have about 5 questions, including the very, very last one.
I got
So,
Insomnia's bonus question. I'm gonna add that to my total. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, no problem. You get that one too. No, I'm just kidding. Next question is from Glass, the movie, the 2019
oh
movie.
shit. Too
In the
familiar.
Glass?
First name Mr. Last name Glass.
Never
Yeah.
heard of it.
Actually, yeah, that is what it
It's
is.
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, it's an M.
Yeah.
Night Shyamalan, blah, 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 blah. In the
It's-
final showdown in front of Ravenhill Psychiatric
Oh, jeez.
Hospital, I almost said holiday.
They don't want
The beast fatally wounds Mr. Glass with a punch, then attacks David, capitalizing on his weakness to water by drowning him in a water tank. The beast's victory is short-lived, though. Casey coaxes out his original personality, which suppresses his power, and a sniper kills him. I actually know the answer
Flandy.
to this, not because I've seen the
Actually,
movie, but
it's not a sniper. It's something else.
incorrect.
Actually, it's a
Actually-
garden hose.
What's
I
his
heard
name?
Joe.
Doesn't have a weakness to water.
Incorrect.
He does. He absolutely does.
Nanners, I heard you talking for a second.
I was bullshitting. Don't mind me.
You might be right. You don't know. Go for it. What'd you say?
Actually, he ran off to the sunset like a wolf.
No.
Like a wolf.
All right, I'm gonna try one more.
He
I'm
does
gonna
run
read
funny in
one
that
more
movie. Don't act like I'm crazy.
I don't know.
in-
So I will act
In
like
a
you're
final
right.
showdown in front of Ravenhill Psychiatric Hospital, the beast fatally wounds Mr. Glass with a punch, then attacks David, capitalizing on his weakness to water by drowning him in a water tank. The beast's victory is short-lived, though. Casey coaxes out his original personality, which suppresses his powers, and a sniper kills him.
Flandy.
Shoot.
Actually, it's not a punch; it's a slash.
No.
Joe, actually, it's not an original personality. It's a brand new personality that
No.
suppresses the beast.
Unfortunately, no.
Actually, what's his name doesn't drown. He just takes a nap, and then he's back at the end of the movie.
You actually identified the incorrect thing, but not what was incorrect about it. So if someone can get it correct, I will give it to you. If not, then Nenus gets the he pointed at the right thing point.
Read that part again.
It's gonna be like, I'm just gonna read from halfway through the sentence so you don't get the whole thing.
Yeah.
The beast fatally wounds Mr. Glass with a punch, then attacks David, capitalizing on his weakness to water by drowning him in a water tank.
Joe, actually, he uses a pool, a swimming pool.
That's also like the thing that's wrong, but not what's wrong with it.
Flandy. Actually, it is a lake, not a reservoir.
Joe, actually, it's a bucket.
Flandy. Actually, it's an acid vat.
Joe, actually, it's a kitchen sink.
You know what, Nenus, you get the point. He actually drowned him in a puddle.
Oh, that was about to be.
Damn it!
I was like, it's gonna be something stupid like that.
Which body of water to use. Settled the
I I knew that because that was such, like, it was an uproar online. Everyone was like, a fucking puddle, really? And I never saw the movie, but I heard that and I was like, wow, that's interesting. So that was like,
Everyone's getting all uppity. If you don't get air, you don't get air.
yeah, I was
It's
like,
true.
I don't know. It
True.
just,
Well, I mean, if
don't
it's a
give a
puddle,
shit.
I would just start drinking it, right? Like if it's less than a liter, just drink that shit.
That's not how drowning works.
I've been practicing getting waterboarded for when I go to Guantanamo. I'm good. You can just
oh
start
my
drinking.
goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, next question is for Monsters Inc., the 2001
Ooh,
film.
oh boy.
When Mike and Sully uncover Randall's plans.
Actually, the code 2419 actually refers to the white sock.
When Mike and Sully uncover Randall's plans to become the top scarer by stealing Scream collected by other monsters, they report him to his boss, Mr. Waternoose. Unfortunately, Waternoose turns out to be in league with Randall. He pushes Mike and Sully through a door to the Himalayas, stranding them there.
Joe, actually, they're not stealing screams from that monsters have acquired. They're stealing scream. They're forcibly making monsters scream using like suction tank things.
No.
Kit?
Yeah, Kit, go ahead.
Actually, they're not. He's not stealing other monster screams. He is planning to capture children and extract their screams from them.
Nailed it, Kit.
Yeah,
Very
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
That's just like what I
Very
said
nice.
with different words.
Yeah. That's why I was like, oh, we're off the track.
Oh man,
You're on it.
What I'm thinking of is they find the room where they're gonna do it, but then they
Yeah.
strapped, I think, Mike into it.
Not Mike. It was somebody. They wanted to. They ended up strapping.
Oh,
up.
it's the monster with like a bunch of
Yeah,
eyeballs. I don't know.
yes.
Yeah.
True story. I first saw that movie when I was a kid. My cousin put it on for me, and that scene terrified me. I
Really?
thought it was a
Oh.
horror movie.
Oh no!
Oh.
Yeah, I could understand. It always amuses me when there's like something very scary in like a kid's movie, and like as an adult you don't think about it. You're like, oh, okay, whatever. But like you show it to a kid, and they might be like traumatized. I remember what was it? Roger Rabbit. When they were like when the guy melted at the end. As a kid, I was like, what the fuck? And like as an adult, I was like, what the hell is wrong with me? That's not even close to being scary. All right, so we have one more question. And I am going to, one more question before the shiny question, which is our last question. So this one, of course, on topic is about Dungeons and Dragons. So,
Oh boy.
Displacer beasts are one of D&D's iconic monsters. Named for their ability to teleport short distances when attacking, they are
Joe,
described as...
actually, they don't teleport. They make illusions of themselves so that you don't know where they actually are.
Correct.
Joe!
Actually, you didn't finish reading, so we all didn't get a chance to understand what was going on.
Be smarter.
Be better. No, no, you're good.
Get
All right.
on my level.
So this is the last question. I Actually, I think I might be doing both. There's one on both sides of this, and I kind of like both questions. These are the shiny questions. And I will need you to write these down or type them out. So you can put them in like Twitch chat. That's probably going to be easiest, actually.
Okay.
And this is Skyrim cities.
Oh god.
Fucking wrecked. Let's go.
Bring it.
The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim, features an expansive world with many fabulous places to explore.
This is unfair
Name-
shit.
Name as many Skyrim cities as you can.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm just saying this
gosh.
right now. I'm not gonna be able to do shit. Okay. No. No.
Just start making some up.
Okay.
Neverwinter. That's not a Skyrim city.
It's the Elder Scroll City.
Elder Scrolls.
Oh,
yeah,
what's
yeah,
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
one?
I'm fucked. Never
I'm
played.
fucked. He says. Oh no. Also, after this, we're gonna try a round where we break off into teams.
There you go.
Nentopia, Flantopolis, Dubbingtonshire, Foozton, and Booty Bay.
The Booty Bay.
I like the Booty Bay.
Oh
That's
god, I'm
great.
so full.
Oh, that is great.
Why can't I think of the
Awesome.
stupid the capital? Ah,
Oh, that is dying.
I have
Do
a
you
bunch. I'm
have-
just trying to.
Oh, you're
Right?
good.
Uh,
Do we have? I'm gonna give you guys another 10 seconds, and then I'll need you to submit whatever you have.
I'm submitting mine after this.
Okay, sounds good.
look out of here!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right,
I
please
can't
send me
remember
whatever you
fucking-
have.
The Storm
Oh
Cloak
my
capital.
God.
I cannot.
All right, hold on. I
Right?
gotta
That's
go
what
through
I've
this
been
slowly.
saying.
I was sitting here like, what is that one?
I'm on the wrong fucking thing. I was very confused. Solitude. You've got Marpath. You've got correct.
Oh, Riften. I do remember Riften.
Correct.
Of
Correct. Correct. I don't
Ooh,
see that
Shore
one on
Stone.
here.
Good call. I don't know if that counts as a city though.
I don't see that
It's
one
like
either. I don't
three
see that
I
hats.
one.
think
Not
it
a city.
counts.
No.
God.
No,
It's
it's like
North of Riften.
it's literally like 3 lean-tos and a.
You're not
and
gonna
a-
count
and a
Liverwood,
house.
then.
3 leagues.
All right. From what I've seen, I think Joe is missing 2. I'll go to Nenners now. Pardon me as I freaking get these. Actually, Nenners, could you read them out for me? I'll just make it easier.
Whiterun, Solitude, Falkreath,
Oh,
Markarth,
slower! My God. Oh,
Slower,
okay.
slower.
Solitude. What was the other one?
If we're just doing the main
Falkreath.
cities, we're missing the same two.
Okay, got it. ahead.
Markarth,
Yes.
Donystar,
Yeah.
Warwickstead, which is really a town. more than a
Does
city.
not count, really? Yeah, go ahead.
Helgen? I think Helgen counts.
Nope. It's not on here.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
Uh-huh.
I had Winterhold,
Uh-huh.
Riverwood, which is really more of a town than a city,
I have
Iverstead,
that.
and Riften.
We're missing the
Okay,
same two. And
so-
before you
okay.
tell them, hold on, Netters.
Yes.
There's like the dwarven town and then like the swamp town where there's like the whole vampire quest. And I don't remember which one I have. We both have it. It's Markarth.
It's Markarth. Oh god, you're right. There's another. It's
It's the dwarven town.
Yeah,
and then the capital
two
of the
that you-
Stormcloaks.
it's the one
Hold
in the
on,
Reach,
wait, hold
and
on.
then it's the Stormcloak
It's
capital.
Flandy's turn. It's what he has some of these. Hermdale,
You have none of
Keep,
them.
Stormcloaks, Sweep. No. Hold on.
West
We're gonna
Sweep
get to
is
the-
going
we're
in the
gonna-
Flandisms, 100% right
We're
now.
gonna get to the good ones. Nenner Smells. And then my personal favorite city in all of the lands. Nenners has more hours in this game than I do in an aircraft. And then Smellers.
Driving me nuts.
I can't. Oh,
But
Windhelm.
also,
Windhelm, and it
is
was
the
another damn
Stormcloak
W.
capital. Yes.
All
What's the
right.
dwarven
With
town?
that is coming through in the clutch, I will give you that one. The other one is more.
Morthal.
Morthal.
Yes.
That was it.
I knew I had a W
No,
and an M that I couldn't
We
remember.
were. Hmm,
All right. This one is.
damn.
This is the last shiny question and the last question of the game.
There's just more.
Um,
This game went 2 and a
It's, it's Super
that game has
Mario
also been
Brothers
out since
3.
2003.
Introduced Super Mario Brothers 3 introduced Koopalings, 7 high-ranking members of Bowser's army. Ludwig is the oldest Koopaling. Can you name the other 6?
No.
No.
I'm actually what Joe said.
I'll say this right now. I played the fuck out of that game when I was a kid. I could not read English.
Oh.
Still can't
Yeah.
to this day. It's sad.
And you don't need to get all of them to win. If you even get one, I will tell you these are all like regular people names. I will give you that hint.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Actually,
No.
Steve. Steve
This
has
is
to be
a-
one of them.
This is you need to write it out and show me, much like the Skyrim cities. Just write them out and tell me what you get.
Okay.
There's 6 total. So go ahead and write those down, and then we'll get going after that. We'll see how it goes.
Just to fuck around. Okay.
What was the first one's name?
Ludwig. I will say, maybe don't use that as a guy. That's my hint to you.
Okay,
Jim.
Joe's using my strategy. Okay.
Oh God, Nanners, you almost got one.
Wait,
Oh man! All right. Starting with
Give me a sec, please.
starting with Joe. Can
One
you
more,
read
please.
me
One
your
more.
answers?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
None
That's
of
fine.
them. I just picked 6 names that start with J. Get out of here.
I
Like
know.
they're gonna
I
be
need.
right.
I want to hear them read out loud.
John,
Mm-hmm.
Jim,
Mm-hmm.
James, Jerry,
Mm-hmm.
Joel,
Yep.
Joseph.
Isn't Jim and James the same thing?
Technically.
depends on who
Technically.
you ask.
Also, good try, but incorrect, unfortunately. Nanners, don't mind reading out yours.
I got Steve, Bob.
You stole mine. Get out of here, you bitch.
I 100% did. Jim, Jack, John, Jake, Billy, Willie, Seth,
Actually, there's too many names.
Sal,
Yeah, it's more than 6.
Terry.
Oh, man.
Only his
Billy
first
and Willie are the
count.
same name, so I can get it right. Jim,
That's
John, and Jack
Billy
are
and
also
Willie.
technically the same
His
name.
answer is Steve,
So-
Bob, Jim, Jack, John, Jake. The last 5 don't count.
Don't count. All right.
Yeah,
Now,
let's
Flandy,
move
let
on.
me hear yours.
Frank,
Uh-huh.
Steve, Maria, Not Peach,
Mm.
Plantageous, Barney, and Ralph.
Ralph doesn't count. You only get 6 names.
Dubs, let me hear yours.
Greg, Jerry, Steve, Eric, Gary, Arnold, Jack. None of
Why
those
did
don't count.
everybody say Jack?
None of them. There's
didn't.
oh God. And
Jerry
and
was on there multiple
I see
times.
Insomnia put Toad, Flandy, Tim, and Eric. None of those, unfortunately, are answers. And lastly, Kit, go ahead and give me yours.
Okay. Joe, John,
Yep.
William, Jesus, and Kevin.
Jesus.
Let me ask this question
sorry,
that I should have
sorry,
thought
I
of
said it right.
earlier.
You mean Jesus?
The
Yeah, I mean,
Jesus one got me. Oh my God. All right.
Let me ask a question. Were all the names after composers? Should I have actually been smart and tried?
No, I don't think that's
Okay.
it at all.
Oh,
No.
for the record,
definitely
John
not.
William, get it? John William.
I know, we saw it.
Hey, yes, that's Star Wars.
The correct answers are Larry,
Uh huh.
Iggy,
That's not normal.
Roy,
That's fine.
Okay.
Morton,
Sure.
Wendy,
Nope. Oh, I knew
And-
Morton. Damn it.
and Lemmy. Yeah, I've heard of Morton, but I don't think I ever would have gotten it just off the cuff. All right, so that brings us to the end of our first round of actually. Congratulations to Joe with a total of 6. Nenners and Flandy.
I had
Tied with
7, but
4.
that's okay.
How'd you get 7?
By, I don't know, counting the points as I got them.
Wait, no.
I had Joe at 6, but I'm also half a bottle of Malibu in, so I can't be.
Oh,
I don't know. I had
Who knows
7.
if it's me?
Who did you give
Oh.
credit to
How
the Skyrim question? Because I thought
He
Nenners
gave it
and
to
I
Nenners
tied.
because he named the other one because it was a tie between you. And then when he
That's
said it,
okay.
it came to him, so that's why I was like, I'll give it to him. 'cause-
that's okay.
Based on the written answers, we tied, but that's fine.
Oh,
It was after
man.
the buzzer. You gave us a legit timer.
Well, apparently
Thank you,
it gives you a
Insomnia.
1.
For singing.
Earlier, he gave me 5 points for singing, but I'll take the 1.
Oh my god.
Inflation's a bitch, man.
Remember my points. Oh my goodness.
I also got a point from Insomnia for answering that bonus.
Remember me.
That's true. That's true. I think we're gonna take a quick break. Insomnia, if you're down, you can come join us for a teams battle, as Menor suggested. Although
I say we pit those two against each other.
Who?
What? Obviously, if Insomnia
If
shows
we
up.
put Joe and Insomnia
Joe
on
and
the same
Insomnia
team.
have to be on the same team.
No, if they're on the same team, they're going to be unstoppable. We need them.
That's
to
why
against
it's
each other.
Joe and Insomnia versus.
Versus everyone else.
Yeah.
You want to take on the Night God, motherfucker?
Let's go.
Yeah, Insomnia.
Maybe I do.
No, get your ass in here, or Insomnia, if you're not doing anything.
Throw your ass in here if
We'd
you're
love to have
interested.
Joe, get your ass in here.
I don't know if you're
Apparently, your
trying-
ass isn't here yet, Joe. Get it.
We need your ass in here, apparently.
Yeah, all of yesterday, we were just telling people, no, you can't come and play. But today, it's just a wide open whatever. That's nice.
Today we're being
That's
generous,
nice.
I guess.
Whatever.
Yeah. But we're gonna go to the break screen in the meantime, and then we'll be back with our round 2. We'll be back in a moment. Oh god. One.
5.
Hello. Oh,
There
oh
it is.
god, we haven't gotten it. We didn't get 5 last time, did we? I
There
don't
it
know.
is. Yeah.
Anyway,
Last
we're
time you
back.
counted
and
down weird.
We did.
That
That's
was
true.
a
I
was an
did
off
actually.
countdown.
That is
What's
very
happening?
true. I do remember counting down.
What's going
strangely.
on?
Anyway, we're back and we somehow wrangled Insomnia Knight to come play with us. So thank you, Insomnia, for spending
You're
some time with
welcome.
We lassoed him.
us. And well, we already established that I force everyone on this channel to spend time with me, so
True.
I managed
True.
to get him to do the same.
She's a slave driver. Yeah.
So we're gonna be playing a little
Not
differently. this
only do
time.
you not have to force me to be here, you denied my presence.
God dang it.
Yeah, that's very true. Like
For the
Thank
no,
you.
that's not true. For
Thank
the
you, Insomnia.
I was
dang it.
there.
All right, so we're doing it a little differently this time. It's going to be teams. So I kind of organized it so we have the bottom team, which is Dubs, Kit, Nenners, and Flandy going against the top team, which is Team Beard of Joe and Insomnia.
Oh my
But
gosh.
you guys are still going to kind of answer as individuals, but whoever gets it on said team will be a team point, essentially. So
Listen,
I still need to-
identify as Team Beard. All right.
Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, Flandy. A mustache is not a beard.
Yeah, I can't have a fucking beard right now, Kit.
Yeah, your poor life choices prevent
Yeah,
you from being on the good team.
exactly.
It's not our fault your employer shaves you ritualistically on a
That's
weekly
not
basis.
accurate, nor is it true.
Just imagine him laying there and
It's-
like to just walk up and lather him up and then begin to shave him, you know, like just he's
Every
twitching, and he's like, stop, and they're just like, never.
no. Every
I've only
time
been
Nenner
shaved
says
once,
that,
and it
I
was in
just
basic
feel like
training.
they hold him down like a goat and shear him or something.
Yeah.
It's so
Making
weird.
real goat noises. He's sitting there.
My
I
glorious
like to
beard.
picture it.
No.
I just like to think that they have an old timey barber who comes out with just like the leather strap and the straight razor.
Getting the burrs off. Yep.
I love how we all
same
have these
barbers they've had
creative-
since the Civil War.
We have these creative solutions for Flandy getting shaved,
Wait.
being held down and shaved.
Dubs isn't spoken.
Anyway,
Are you sure Dubs isn't just a video recording? Because he looked like he died last night.
I mean that's almost
I mean-
every night.
I mean,
Actually,
I mean, we need proof right now. Can you prove that he's right there?
Dubs, can you prove that
Hello.
you're alive?
No, no. That could be recorded. We need actual proof here.
It could be recorded.
Yeah. We
What were we just
Perfectly
talking
ti-
about?
Perfectly timed. Like,
Just perfectly timed recording. I'm
Dubs,
I'm a
you should watch the
mastermind.
VOD. Watch
Matching
the
the
This is
VOD.
editor.
what you would
Yeah.
do with a
You sat there.
carport.
That's the producer.
Yup. Oh
Like,
my
last
god.
night you sat there and you like were passed out. Then at one point your neck just went, and then you disappeared. I was like, he's dead. Like you can't survive that.
Nenners playfully says he ragdolls wherever he sleeps, and it's accurate.
That
Just
sounds
read
yeah.
and then just
Sounds right.
All right. So
Like,
he's
ragdoll
tell a
play.
real quick story. First time I think I had him in the car. My sister and I are very noisy people. If you haven't caught on, now imagine that, and we like to kind of sing. I sing poorly, and then we'll put on songs that we like at an absurd volume. This man is asleep in my backseat. Now I don't have it's a sedan. It's not a comfortable truck. It's not like he's leaned back. Nothing. He's posted up, like his head notched in the corner there, right? Just kind of like
The C
literally
pillar.
like ragdoll. Fezik's turned off, right? He's like this. I have a really tight suspension, right? Because I like a spirited drive. So, and I'm taking turns like an asshole. The sound is blaring. I can't even hear my motor. That's how loud it is. Foozca and I are singing. I look at the rear view occasionally, and I see my man just.
He just
I take a turn. I take a right-hand turn. It's a downhill right-hand turn onto Ackerman, which will move you physically. I watch him just slide like. I've never seen anybody sleep through the amount of bullshit I put that man in like 20 minutes.
Oh, God.
He's
It's
the
one of the
Absolutely.
many reasons I married him. One of them is his incredible tolerance to noise, not only coming out of my mouth, but when he's conscious or unconscious, he seems pretty okay. with noise.
I'm sorry. I picked up that you married him because like when he goes to sleep, he's like an NPC in Skyrim and just falls to the ground when dead.
That's it.
Like he just logs out of that body. He just logs out. The body just...
I'm just gonna say
Logs out.
That's exactly it.
that
That's
there are
exactly
like
it.
studies of people like when you keep something in captivity as a survival technique, it learns to sleep through like all sorts of stuff for like 16 hours a day. So that way it doesn't have to be awake to endure the torment of existence. So I'm just gonna say that is just an unrelated fun fact.
Yeah, unrelated.
But I'm like
entirely.
70% sure is fact.
Yeah,
Oh
Dubs is the same,
my.
100%. Anyway,
Oh, Kitty, hello.
He stole my
Oh,
cat.
hello.
You got it back.
Oh,
He stole
hello.
it back.
Got it back. I think his cat's there too. There it is.
Oh no.
Oh,
my God.
The
Oh
boy.
my
Hello. Who's that?
God.
Who's that? Who's on the
Do you
screen
have a
there?
friend? Do you have a
Who's on
friend?
the screen there?
Insomnia's cat is way more chill though.
Yeah.
Great. Look how chill he is.
Oh.
Oh my
Look at those
goodness. He's a little
You know what?
baby.
I could get the one that's not chill, the Maine Coon, who like
you
wants to
doing,
murder me. Like he loves me, but if I bring him on camera, he's like growling.
Oh.
Don't make
Don't-
that
Like,
one.
I want you to. Oh no, here
no,
we go.
he's going for it.
I was
Where's
like,
your
I didn't
brother?
want you to endanger yourself. And then he's like, hold
ready
on.
to bleed for the show.
As frequently
He's ready to
happens
bleed for
when
the
someone
views.
brings up a cat. I don't know where mine is.
Oh.
It's just
Oh my
about.
god, look at him, big
Oh,
boy.
what a
That's
big
a big
boy.
boy.
What a
Yep.
big boy.
Look, he
Oh,
does
he's
look
happy.
pissed.
He got out of the house yesterday.
Oh my god,
And
Flandy.
we live in a condo, and he runs downstairs, and the neighbor was just opening their door to leave, and he ran in. You hear them scream, and they're like, "There's a raccoon!" And I'm just like, "No, it's just my cat."
No, it's a Mancoon.
There's a
That is a pretty cat.
Can you imagine? Oh my god. Yeah,
Yeah,
your
he's-
cat is.
He's like slapping me with his tail right now. He's like, "Put me down."
Oh.
Go
He's
on.
adorable. I love
Oh,
him.
baby.
That's adorable.
Alrighty, we're gonna settle into this with which once again we have Insomnia and Joe on the top half against Dubs, Kit, Nenners, and Flandy. And again, you guys can tag in individually, but the points go to the team. So we're gonna start, and this is for Nenners, I think, more than anything. This is a Top Gun question.
Oh.
The 1986 film. Pete Maverick Mitchell is invited to join the U.S. Air
Flandy,
Force.
actually, what is the best fucking volleyball scene in all of history?
Oh my god!
He's incorrect. He's invited to join the U.S. Navy School of Top Gun.
Yes, correct. Good job.
Oh,
That is
wow.
fucking dead out. I knew it. I was like, that is such a nerd. I
I
got
didn't
like
even
what?
hear
Yeah.
the question. What was the question?
Oh, you said Air Force, right?
I didn't even get it. Yeah, I just said
Yeah.
join the top U.S. Air Forces, blah blah blah.
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's
Oh,
operated by
yeah.
the U.S. Navy.
Yep,
Maverick
exactly.
is in the Navy,
100%.
not the Air Force.
Yep.
Nailed it.
100%.
Out the gate. Nenners ain't here to play. That's part one or 1 point for Team Bottom. That sounds terrible out of context. I
Yep.
apologize.
Please.
Team
please-
Bottom.
Nope, it's been set in stone.
We are not
There's
doing
the
this.
fellowship of the beard, and there's
Your
Team
team is
Bottom.
like plus 10 points because
Yeah.
we're not Team Bottom.
Peach.
I'm gonna go ahead and write down those 10 points right now.
Peachy Bottom. Peachy Bottom's good.
All right. Next question is for comic books. This is for from Doctor Doom, or about Doctor Doom, I guess. Despite being a villain, Doctor Doom has done some good in his life. He used his powers to liberate the small European country of Latveria, went to hell to save his mother's soul, and even took over for Iron Man for a while.
Joe, actually, he conquered the nation of Latveria and made himself
That
the
is
ruler.
correct for
Oh.
Team Beard.
I was
Good
like,
job.
oh, that is very correct. Except there's like I was like, Latveria. Okay, yes. Good job, Joe.
Yeah. Something's wrong. I just don't know what it is. All right.
I was like, nope, Mother sounds correct. I was like, all right. I think all of that was good. I was like, Doom is a very big character. Just keep fucking up with him in the movies.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh
yeah,
my
they
god.
haven't done a
Preach.
great job.
Oof. It's rough out there for Doom fans, let me tell you. All
is.
right. The Ring from the horror category, the 2002 film. A psychic girl named Samara creates a cursed videotape, and everyone who watches it dies in exactly 1 week after viewing it. One of the images in the video is a ring of light, which has a
Flandy.
Yep.
Actually, it's 3 days.
No.
Is it a week? Okay.
No, it's 7
Yeah.
days. It's
super.
7
It's
days.
super.
I almost said
7 days.
actually because they make a point of saying 7 days, but
Yeah.
I want to. Yeah. Insomnia, and
Okay.
she's not psychic. I don't remember being psychic.
Apparently she is.
I don't remember that being like a big deal with it. Like,
Neither do I.
Yeah, no.
I never remember them saying that, but
I remember just like she was weird and they put her in a well and she died and then like somehow there was a videotape of like
oh no, I do remember it now because she was like giving her mom like weird visions, and that's part of the reason she killed her.
that.
'Cause
Okay,
she was
that
like
makes
fucking
more-
with her, and that was why. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Why do you want to hurt? Like, you don't want to hurt people." And she was like, "But I do, and I'm sorry." But yeah, I remember that now. All right, it's coming back. All right.
That needs to be your characters in the future. I want to hear that voice again, and you need to be a warlock.
No.
Oh,
no,
I'm down. Please
no.
give me a creepy character. I'm in. All right, I'm gonna start from the top again.
Nightmare.
A psychic girl named Samara creates a cursed videotape, and everyone who watches it dies in exactly 1 week after viewing it. One of the images in the video is a ring of light, which has a grisly meaning. Samara was thrown down the well and left to die, and the ring was the last thing she saw before the covered slid closed.
Yeah.
Joe, actually, her name wasn't Samara.
No, it
Dubs.
was Samara. Dubs?
Yeah.
Actually, she didn't create the video.
No, she did, I guess. Which is
Okay, okay.
hilarious, right? She's a psychic, crazy, like, power girl, and she's like, I'm gonna make a VHS tape to make sure that everyone else could die.
Make sure they know.
I'm pretty sure like at the
Funny.
time they had DVD.
Yeah.
Wendy,
We'll
actually,
see.
the ring wasn't the last thing she saw.
No, it was, unfortunately. This is a very
Darkness.
particular question. I'm going to reread the part that has the correction just to give you guys one more shot. A psychic girl named Samara creates a cursed videotape, and everyone who watches it dies in exactly 1 week after viewing it. One of the images on the video is a ring of light. So something is wrong in there.
Joe, actually, the thing in the video is the well.
No, incorrect.
The
Wendy,
Dubs?
actually,
I heard Dubs. Sorry.
actually
You
the
guys
ring
listen.
isn't in the video.
You just said that. No.
No,
that's-
the ring
Wendy,
isn't in the
actually,
video?
it's
It's
not a
not. Oh, no.
picture of a ring. It's a video. Like it's a motion picture. It's not just a picture.
Incorrect.
This
Any
is
more
Insomnia.
guesses? Insomnia.
Not everybody dies after 7 days.
Yes,
The
you
ma-
got it.
Nailed it.
All right.
Oh, if you
Nailed
recreate
it.
the video,
I,
you
I, I'm
would.
just,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Come
The
on,
movie, the king survives.
fuck you.
That's why I was like, it's so particular.
Couldn't
Like
help you,
that
boys.
is the,
I never saw the movie. I'm sorry.
yeah. No, it's fine.
I watch so many movies. Like my mind is full of just so much useless information.
Well, that's good because the next thing is V for Vendetta.
V
The
for Vendetta,
2005
okay.
film. V plans to destroy the Houses of Parliament on the 5th of November by using the abandoned London Underground rail system to send a train full of explosives underneath the building. He chooses to ride the train to its destination and detonate it sacrificing himself in the cause. Ooh.
Actually, he
Dubs.
didn't die that way.
I heard. Okay. I heard.
We're on the
Dubs
same
first.
team, Dubs. Go ahead. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
So I'll have Dubs go first, and then as you repeat afterwards. Okay, Dubs.
It wasn't. Actually, it wasn't an underground rail system. It was just underground sewers. I guess?
No, it was a rail system.
No, it was definitely a rail system.
What,
yeah.
what do you think? He's like rowboating the fucking bombs?
No, I thought it was
What's
just like.
with the opera?
I think he just pushed a cart of like TNT. Or something. I don't know.
Netters, what were you saying?
Looney Tunes shit right there. I don't know, man. I got fucking Dubs' thing in my head. Clear it. He didn't die in the explosion, didn't he? Did he get shot? Am I wrong?
No, I mean he does get shot, but he does die this way essentially.
That's all
Can
I
you
got.
can you reread it again?
Yes, I'll reread
Please.
it one more time. No problem. V plans to destroy the Houses of Parliament on the 5th of November by using the abandoned London Underground rail system to send a train full of explosives underneath the building. He chooses to ride the train to its destination and detonate it personally, sacrificing himself in the cause.
Joe, actually, it's not November.
No, it's Super
No,
November.
it's definitely
Remember
the
the 5th of November.
Yep.
I always fucked it up because my brother and Flandy's birthday is November
Yep.
4th, and I was always like, it's the 4th. No, it's 5th.
Yep.
That's the date that's been important my whole
I would
life.
always turn it into the 4th of November as well.
Yeah.
Insomnia.
Okay.
He dies before that because she shows up and she sends the train off as he's already dead on the train.
Insomnia for the point.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
I-
Yeah.
I-
He,
I have a photographic
He sets
memory,
it
so
all
I had
up.
to like rewind the movie. I was like,
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
yeah, he died like right before essentially, so he had to have her set
he
it up.
got shot, and then he sat there and he was like in there, and she showed up, and she's
Yeah.
kind of debating on what to happen, and then she's like, and he his last words basically motivated her to end it.
Exactly.
I remember him being shot, and I was like, I know he didn't die in the explosion, but yeah, all right.
He got shut the fuck up. All right, we're
He
back
took
to
a lot
our
of bullets.
dungeons. Yeah, he got. Oh man! I remember when he took off that thing and you saw all the holes, and I was like, if they say he
Well, like,
survives this shit,
He looks like
He did not
badass.
get that.
He's sitting there and he's like, "Yeah, I could do this because I'm a
Yeah.
superhuman." And then,
yeah.
like, basically, he's like, "Okay, they're all dead. Good. Oh Jesus, Like,
I don't have to pretend anymore. God damn it! Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We are back to another Dungeons and Dragons question. The 1974 role-playing game.
Hey Joe,
the
you gotta
Mind
go check
Flayer-
your mail real quick.
He's so locked in. The Mind Flayer, or Illithid, is a classic D&D monster that's been around since the first edition of the Monsters Manual. The Monster Manual, excuse me. I always call it the Monsters Manual. The Illithid is a humanoid with an octopus-like head that eats brains and has deadly psi powers. It reproduces asexually by laying eggs that hatch into adorable but still very dangerous miniature illithids.
Actually, that's
Freddy.
not correct.
Insomnia.
I heard Flandy's name first.
Damn it! Damn it!
Flandy, actually, they don't spawn into mini illithids. They're little
Yay!
tadpoles.
Oh my god!
Yes, I'm so
Well,
proud.
we can all take a moment and be proud of
But
him.
are they
because
cute? But are they cute?
Illithid tadpoles are not cute.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that's
I
good.
mean,
When your
I
team's
think-
this far ahead, you can afford to be proud of people.
I mean,
And it's only 3
behind
to
you.
2, so
We can let him have that,
we're good. Don't worry. All right, we're going to do a shiny question in which I need you guys to draw for me once again.
Oh,
How am I drawing?
I'm a little busy right now.
If you have like a tablet where you can doodle on, or like a piece of paper that you can just take a picture and put in our in the interest of cheese chat, go right ahead. Flandy, what
I'm
the?
Are you drawing a beard onto yourself?
No, I'm working on. That's a live picture. That was a current picture. That's my shadow. Anyways, I'm drawing the mustache.
Oh my goodness!
I'm working on a
He's-
mustache. for
He's
our
legitimately
mustache icon.
drawing a beard on himself. That's what I
No,
saw.
it's a mustache.
Like you already had the mustache.
I
but
saw
that
the
was a
beard.
that was a
Yeah.
like a what is it called, a selfie, if the
It's-
young
it's-
kids call it. And you started doodling a damn beard onto it.
No, that's not what's doodled.
He's trying to switch. He's trying to get on our team, Joel.
What's the name? What's the
Oh
name?
my
All right, boys,
God.
we're trailing the beard. We gotta
Don't
get
have
back
anything
into this.
to draw
You're
on.
behind by 1. It is 3 to 2 right now. So it's a close
I
game.
have 13 points on our
Otherwise,
side. I don't know what you're
Please
talking
like
about.
this
No,
picture.
I count the 10 from the beginning. This question is actually very much dependent on a movie. If you haven't seen it, this is going to be tough. The movie is Mars Attacks. Draw a Martian from Mars Attacks. Exactly. So draw a Martian from the movie Mars Attacks. You won't be scored on the quality of your art, but on whether your drawing includes some key features that I'll be looking for.
What are we doing?
The Martians from Mars
Oh,
Attacks.
Michael J. Fox.
When you're ready, send it to the In the Interest of Cheese chat. And if you're not done, please don't look at those answers and copy off. You have to put that in our chat, Kit, when you're ready.
I'm learning that my pen is having an issue, or my screen has like weird dead spots.
Yeah, I remember when you were drawing the symbols for the car stuff, there was like gaps or something in them, and you're like,
Terrible.
it wasn't my fault, I was just trying.
The Martians, right? Fuck, no.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of remember the cover of the poster, but I don't remember it.
Yeah, I'm just going off the poster.
Oh,
I never
man.
saw the movie.
I feel like we watched it so many times when we were younger, so I feel like I'd do.
I've
Decent
never
job.
seen the movie. I can tell you that
Oh.
for sure.
Okay, don't look if you're not done. Keep drawing.
Oh wait, damn, I forgot one key feature.
Okay.
Hello.
Are we drawing them in their attire? Is that
It's more about their like them as a creature. Like if they were naked, what would they look like? Essentially, you don't necessarily.
Now you
need-
say it. Now you say it. Now that's the detail that
I
you
was
need.
just doing a face.
No,
Yeah, now I gotta
It's
like
more-
do body
yeah,
shit.
okay.
All right.
No. Let me also explain this. What's important is from the shoulders up. So
I'm
you
also
don't need to
just
draw
kind
the
of
whole body.
offended that you all of a sudden disclosed you would like us to be drawing you alien porn. Like that wasn't.
I mean,
That was a part. I didn't sign up for alien porn. Of all the things you could ask.
Oh. Here we are. I need to bed. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Go. Have a good night. It's it's about the same thing here.
This is the
East
best I
Coast
can
is-
do.
Go.
Chew a piece of gum.
East Coast,
Hey,
West Coast.
welcome in.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoy these
Exactly.
wonderful people because these guys are awesome.
No, we're
All
not.
right, let's see here. Hold on, I gotta go to Discord. Hold on, I gotta take the picture. Where am I posting this?
In the interest of cheese.
Interest of cheese. Thank you.
I've got
there should be
nothing.
under the shows and TTRPG chat.
In the interest
I
of
can.
getting no one in trouble, I'm not going to post because the only Martian I could think of was Marvin the Martian. from
Ooh, that's
Looney
a good one.
Tunes. And as I got
used to
almost
draw
done,
Marvin all the time.
as I got to the end, I went, he's just kind of a void in a helmet, which means if I draw him, I'm basically putting a dude in blackface. So know what I'm not going to do is share a drawing. of that.
Oh no.
So it's kind of So you get the picture of like, kind of his body, and you also get him. If it uploaded, did it upload?
All right, that's fine. I think I'm only
Did it
waiting
go-
on Nenners.
Hold
Did mine
on,
show up?
Okay. Here we go.
Alright.
The last one I have is from Kit.
Yeah,
I'll
hold on.
tag you in some of it. You see the chat, right?
I don't know where my phone
Yeah,
is.
yeah,
I'll grab
I'm in it. I'm just trying to take the picture of it.
No problem. No problem. We'll see how it
That's
goes.
what I want. There it goes.
All right. I'm also gonna have you guys explain your drawings just to make sure that I understand.
There you go.
That's pretty good.
Hopefully you understand mine.
That's pretty good. All right. And then Nenners, I need yours.
Sorry, that drink hit me a little harder than I thought. Getting to the bathroom was more interesting than it probably should have been. All right,
Yeah,
I got
standing up
it.
is the test. Standing up is the test.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So Dubs, you submitted yours first. So would you mind describing the details of your drawing?
Oh, it's supposed to be like a glass bubble,
Uh-huh.
rain-like head,
Yep.
just big round eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgot the cape.
Okay, good. You got two of the details that we need. Flandy, would you mind explaining your lovely drawing?
Flandy.
Yeah.
It reminds me of him. Like
He
he's like
has
upset because he has
a
no
big
beard.
head, big eyes. His eyes are opposite than normal, and
Yep.
he has a crown. And specifically, what I remember is having 3 fingers, and that's pretty much it.
Holy shit, Kit.
Did you watch
Damn
the
it.
Yeah. No,
like an alternate version from like the Amanda show of Block Lister?
Probably. Bring in the dancing lobsters.
oh my god. Kit, would you mind explaining your lovely alien here? Your
The
Martian.
dancing
Oh
lobsters.
boy. Oh boy, yeah.
It's wonderful.
Good
Well, as you
memories.
can see, I call it anyone.
Oh my
I have never seen this movie. I cannot draw for shit. There you go. That's the
Perfect. We
explanation.
love it. Insomnia, please explain your lovely drawing.
Yeah, so as if I remember them correctly, they kind of have like really big brain heads, and you later discover that there's just green goo in them because they're idiots. But they have like very skull like sunk in it, like it's just basically a skull with like some flesh wrapped on it. Like it's very weird.
Yep.
And then
Mhm.
yeah, the king has like he wears, it's all red, a big old like fucking, what do you call it? Like I'd say a cloak, you know, with the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
collar, and
collar,
then a
yeah,
cape, and they really have no body structure. Like their head, like it's amazing on how they even stand. But yeah, that's what I was going for there.
I really like how thin his arms are.
Well, so when you were like, yeah, imagine them naked, and I'm like, that's disturbing, but yes. So I was like, there's nothing to them. Like,
You're good. And Nenners, if you could please describe your drawing, which is upside down in our chat. which
It's
makes
upside
it
down.
better.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
they don't have eyebrows. Fail. They don't have eyebrows. Negative 10 points.
They have the they're well, so it's very
They have
much
brows,
kind of what
like
Insomnia
brows.
was saying is they're very like gaunt and sucking in, and that's why he has such great
Yeah.
cheekbones, because there's no flesh in between his cheek and his chin. But they have no lips and they have no eyelids, which is really weird. In addition to that, they have obviously like where your top of your skull should be is just your brain, and
Yes.
even though they're not a smooth brain, there is no like brain matter in there, really, so to speak. So anyway, that's
Yes.
what I was trying to convey with his expression.
I
Best
actually
part of
believe-
that movie is when Pierce Brosnan becomes half Chihuahua. Oh,
Oh my
I had
god!
on a chihuahua.
Like that's one of those things where I wonder if I was young enough if that would have been disturbing because like as an adult it's funny, but I wonder
Wait,
if that was like.
Did he get the
terrifying.
body? No, he was just
the
the
girl
head.
got it.
And the
Yeah,
girl
he
got
was
the
just a
body.
floating
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can we see your depiction of the alien or no?
I didn't have to. I mean, I didn't draw. I was just hanging out. But Nenners was the only one to mention the lidless eyes, which was
Oh,
one of
yes.
the key features of the drawing.
Mm.
So
I mean,
that will
my
go
guy's
to.
got lidless eyes.
Yeah. I mean, Kit, you're on Nenners' team, so that's a win for you anyway.
Okay.
We're gonna give that to that team.
Oh, did I
Congratulations.
not mention that my drawing is just a perfect representation? Like if you Googled it, it would look exactly like that.
Oh,
I can't show you for legal reasons.
I understand. I
I can't
understand.
show you for
legal
legal
reasons.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. This next question, interesting. I'm a little surprised this is in the sci-fi category, but this is about this show, Squid Game.
Oh,
Oh,
boo,
okay.
get the fuck.
No, it's fine. We got Dubs on our team.
Actually, the
Immediately mad.
participants aren't
That's
squid.
racist, Andy.
How is that racist? I know he likes it.
2021 TV series. The final game of the tournament is the titular Squid Game, which is a showdown between only two surviving players. Gi-hun manages to defeat Sang-woo, but spares his life and tries to end the game by invoking the third clause. Instead, Sang-woo commits suicide by stabbing himself in the neck, leaving Gi-hun the winner.
I don't
Joe,
fucking remember their names.
Actually, it
I
was
can't
the
remember the
fifth
names.
rule or fifth clause.
No, that part seems to be correct.
Dubs, this is your moment to shine, baby. You gotta carry.
This, I will say, this is super nitpicky. Super nitpicky.
Joe, actually, it
Uh,
was on the neck.
oh,
It was
yeah.
the jugular vein.
No.
That's where the fucking
Dubs.
jugular is.
Yeah, but that's
On the
you
neck.
said nitpicky.
yeah.
The neck
It
was
is
too
nitpicky.
general.
I did hear Dubs, so I'll go to Dubs and then you
Wait,
right after.
Trail.
Gihan did. Wait, I don't know. I feel like the names would be switched because like one he beat the other or something.
All right, I'm not hearing it. Insomnia, you
Yeah,
go.
no. Shit.
He
I
didn't
can't.
stab himself in the neck. He did the whole Seppuku
Seppuku?
thing. Seppuku.
No.
No,
there
he
you go.
did. He
No, he
apparently.
did
The
he
thing.
did.
Okay, it's been.
Everyone's like, you know
I
what's
watched the whole
wrong?
thing.
The
I just don't
violence
remember it. The violence.
Yeah,
there was no
This
violence.
is why I'm saying,
Toughed
like,
it out.
this part is super picky. I will say, I will read the rest again. The final game of the tournament is the titular Squid Game, which a showdown between only two surviving players. Gi-hun manages to defeat Sang-woo, but spares his life and tries to end the game by invoking the third clause. Instead,
Oh,
Sang-
Dubs.
yes.
Wait, yeah, shit. Never mind. Keep going. I forgot.
Joe,
I'm
actually,
jumping the shit.
Joe, yep.
it's the titular Squid Game because there are 8 remaining people.
No.
There's something that's kind of correct about that. So you're kind of
first-
poking around.
First of all, a
Yeah.
squid has 6 legs, doesn't it?
It has 8. God damn
No,
it.
it
Eight.
definitely has 8.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
the spider of the sea. You of all people should know.
Oh.
Now he's like rethinking his life as a
hold on,
spider. He's
Joe.
like, wait a minute.
Joe, actually, it's not the titular game.
Flandy, go ahead.
It is.
Actually, it wasn't down to 2 people. It was down to 3 people.
Fucking nailed it. The old man was technically still alive at the time.
That's
so there
right,
was
that's
technically 3 people alive. And that's why I was like, that is so picky.
What?
That's why we got the
goodness.
beardless wonder with
But he wasn't playing, though. He was in a bed somewhere.
The
But they-
imitation
they-
beard.
The specific part of it was the only 2 surviving players. So technically there were 3 surviving players at the time.
True.
Fanny, I'm still
Oh,
so
yeah.
proud of
In
you
the
for getting that
context of
mindset.
the game, they were the only 2 surviving players.
That's some
Yeah,
bull
in
right
the context of what like the players knew, yeah, they were the only 2. But it's
If
one
you
of
have
those,
an
like,
elimination
you-
tournament, it's for like a Tekken or whatever, or Magic the Gathering or any
You
other
know what's
combat
Tekken? I
thing.
love Tekken.
You know what happens? They eliminate players, but they're not dead. The surviving players are the last 2 at the end.
That's
Yeah, but Squid
what the
Game is
question. Oh
fancy
my
and special
God.
because
So what you're saying is that
I-
we should make like a Squid Games Tekken tournament?
Yo, Nenners is in.
Let's
Did you
go.
see how excited he is?
You die, however your Tekken character like gets finished with, you know.
I mean, I would die in round 1, so no thank you.
All
one.
right, next question is
Fight.
about the movie Up, the 2009 film.
Oh, that's a good movie.
Uh,
Oh,
While traveling in South America with Carl, Russell meets a large flightless bird and names it Kevin. However, Kevin is captured by the explorer Charles Muntz, who has been searching for this species his whole life. Because Kevin is father to a family of chicks, Russell insists on rescuing him. Carl resists at first, but then relents and...
Kit. Actually, the bird is not the father; it's the mother.
Hey, good job, Kevin's the girl.
Turn from Telemundo coming in.
Actually, true
Let's
story.
go.
True story. The first time I ever watched it was on Telemundo. And it's the reason why I cannot watch that movie in English. I have to watch it in Spanish, or it just makes
Damn.
me cringe.
Oh,
No.
What movie was that?
Up.
Yeah. Arriba.
I love
Yeah,
how
Kevin's
Kevin's
the
like,
girl.
what was the question?
Just remember, like fucking Doug, like squirrel.
There was a whole
Yeah.
there was a whole like reveal about it where
Oh, shit, I don't
Russell's
remember.
like, Kevin's a girl?
Yeah.
And it was like a whole thing. Yeah, that's what I was like.
It's
One
the
thing that I was
movie-
thinking about.
Oh, man, I haven't seen
I
that
was thinking
movie
it
in a
might
while.
have been like he was looking for it his whole life. No, it wasn't his whole life. It was at a certain point, in his life, not his whole
Yeah,
life.
yeah.
No? Like if you're
Yeah.
being nitpicky.
It's
Exactly.
the movie with the saddest intro ever.
Yes.
Fucking for
Yeah.
real.
Oh my
For
god.
real. All right, this next one is about mythology actually.
Ooh.
And it's about the Minotaur.
Oh, this could get dark.
Most
Joe, I'm actually
Oh.
in reality. If you mess with a bull, you get the horns.
Boo.
most people are familiar with the story of the Minotaur. How King Minos kept it in a labyrinth and sacrificed Athenian youths to it, and how Perseus slew it and found his way back out with a ball of string.
Actually, it was
Slight-
not Perseus.
Correct.
It was
Perseus
It was
did
like
not
Perseus
slay
didn't
the
fight it,
Minotaur.
yeah.
it was Jason
Yeah.
actually, wasn't it?
Theseus.
Theseus.
Yeah,
But
Theseus defeated the.
He beat me to it. There's Foozca and I would know this, or anyone else
Hey,
play Hades here?
baby. yeah, no. I did know that before that game, but that game really like made it obvious. That...
Yeah, but weren't they like buddies in that game?
Yeah, they're buddies in the
Oh.
game because
Yes.
they're both dead. But the mythology is that he defeated him, essentially.
Oh, okay.
I hate the fuck out Theseus, man. He's an asshole.
yeah, but he has a dope ship, which we use
Yo,
as a really good.
come on.
Yeah.
He's
I was just
fucking
thinking about
hilarious
this
in
shit.
that game, though. My
He's
goodness.
hilarious. I hate his ass.
In the modding community,
It's great
Theseus comes up a lot because of his ship. But anyway, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, I can. That's such a fucking nerd reason for that to come up. Next question is about Cowboy Bebop, the
Okay.
1998 anime.
All right. All right.
Um,
Here we go.
I'm actually they weren't
actually,
cowboys.
it's a corgi.
people,
Actually, the corky.
ex-gangster Spike Spiegel and ex-cop Jet Black are skilled bounty hunters, though they often struggle to get paid for their efforts. They typically use Jet's ship, the Bebop, for travel between star systems.
Actually, Dubs, the Bebop is. Wait, what's his name?
Jet Black?
No,
Spike Spiegel.
no. Wait, what? Shit, I'm fucking.
All right, look, I'm gonna start from the beginning again.
Shit, I
because I
fucked
feel
up
like
the
we got
names.
derailed. Ex-gangster Spike Spiegel and ex-cop
Yeah,
Jet
I fucked up
Black
the names.
are skilled bounty hunters, though they often struggle to get paid for their efforts. They typically use Jet's ship, the Bebop, for travel between star systems, but also have their own smaller ships for trips to the surface of planets or moons.
Wendy. Actually, there's no mention of the best thing about this entire show, which is the corgi.
I'm trying to get out of here.
How would argue the
No,
soundtrack
actually,
is the
Spike
best
was
thing?
not an ex-gangster.
No, that is correct.
He Yeah,
That is
No,
correct.
he definitely was a gangster.
That's like
I have
the whole
not
point of
seen
the
it.
show.
his whole arch
I'm just
nemesis.
picking things that could be false.
Dubs?
Actually, Jet is a ex bodyguard.
No,
Security
he
guard?
is an ex-cop.
Ah, shit. Detective.
Oh.
I don't know.
Insomnia.
Mhm.
They take that main ship doesn't like they take it wherever the fuck they want to go. There's no we leave it in orbit and go on the small ship. Spike just takes a fucking small ship all the time. I don't know like what we're God.
That's not the thing. That's not the thing we're looking for. I'm gonna reread it one more time.
Okay.
Wendy.
Um,
Actually, they weren't actually skilled.
Joe, I'm actually they got
gonna say
paid
that.
just fine.
We're just
They
going
are very
weird
lucrative.
shit here.
This is the buckshot technique. One of them's gonna hit.
Keep throwing
All
it.
right. One more
Something in
time.
the sentence is wrong.
Joe, I'm actually
Exactly.
the ship belonged to Spike.
No. Ex-gangster Spike Spiegel and ex-cop Jet Black are skilled bounty hunters, though they often struggle to get paid for their efforts. They typically use Jet's ship, the Bebop, for travel between star systems, but also have their own smaller ships for trips to the surfaces of planets or moons.
Dubs.
Yep.
Jet doesn't have a smaller ship.
Nope.
Damn it.
Actually, they're not skilled.
That was already said.
We already said that.
We tried that.
Andy, actually, they don't have their own. They don't each have their own smaller ship. There's only one smaller ship.
That's what I was trying to say.
No. No. This is also a very nitpicky thing. I will
Joe,
reread the one.
his name is actually JetBlue.
Andy, actually, the ship's name is Cowboy Bebop.
Nope.
You guys are killing me. All right, I'll reread the part that has the incorrect spot. If nobody gets it, we'll move on. They typically use Jet's ship, the Bebop, for travel between star systems, but also have their own dubs.
Actually, there's only one star system because it's just planets. They just use that to travel between planets and moons.
You're so close. I think I'm gonna give it to you anyway. Everyone's just fucking
There's
shooting
no
me in
star
the dark.
systems.
They
it's
don't
just the
travel
one
between
solar
star
system.
systems. The show takes place completely within our
own solar system. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, okay,
All right.
okay.
That's
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
Yes.
some
Let's
guy.
fucking tear it down. Let's go.
Everyone was just fucking shooting, just like anything.
That was the next guess. So you
Rapid fire.
basically.
That was awesome. This next one is for the movie Incredibles.
Sure.
The 2004 film. Blah, 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 blah.
Andy,
After
actually, no capes.
After guessing the password to Syndrome's computer, Mr. Incredible discovers a long list of supers that have been killed by various iterations of the Omnidroid, including the Universal Man, Gamma Jack, and a guy known as Downburst. who
Joe,
only-
actually Gamma Jack is like one of the forms of the kid. It's not one of the heroes that it killed.
Incorrect. I'll finish the rest of the sentence. And a guy called Downburst who flies by gaseous explosion. Don't remember that. I will do
Joe,
one more
actually, he doesn't guess the password, he finds it.
Hey,
Yeah.
correct. He finds the
you remember
password
the pass- you
Kronos
remember
on
the password?
the cave. I just said it out loud. I'm so sorry.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. When he gets in the
Exactly.
Yeah.
Point for Team Beard. Good job.
Finally.
Um,
Jesus, we suck tonight.
I mean, we started strong.
I mean, you have half the size of the team that they have. So this next question is for Star
It takes
Wars.
that many of their brains to equal just our brain.
See,
Accurate.
there you go. There you go. Star Wars Attack of the Clones, the 2002 film. The Jedi Council orders Obi-Wan to the ocean planet of Kamino to investigate reports of a clone army being produced there. When he arrives, he finds that the...
Insomnia.
Yep, go ahead.
He wasn't ordered by the council. He decided to go on his own will.
That's correct.
Hell yeah.
Tommy ain't
like
here to play
Kevin
games.
Owens
He's
or
ready.
some shit.
He's fucking dialed in now.
It's sort of like if it's a good movie that like as a kid,
Mhm.
I was left to my own devices. But like I had a VCR in my room. I had 4 videos that I would watch constantly nonstop to put myself to sleep, and it was Forrest Gump, Scarface, Star Wars, and what was Mad Max.
Not a
Not
bad bunch
things
of
you would
movies to
typically
watch.
consider, lullabies.
I mean, Forrest Gump
Those
is like
are all
a really
very
soothing
common.
movie for me, but like
think Mad Max
Forrest
is a nice
Gump is
impulse
of
thing.
those the most potentially. If you look past the existential horror that is his life and Jenny's use of him.
Oh God!
Jesus, yeah,
And
pretty much.
we used to every now and then you'll catch it on stream, but like I'll have like a Jenny, I'm gonna kill you. You know?
Let me fucking tell you, with that as my first name, I heard that for goddamn years. And I was just hearing like, Jenny, why don't you love me? For like years.
We just turned it into like a horror film where it was like, Jenny, why are you sleeping with other men in my house? You know?
What the hell?
Oh god.
Oh no! All right.
You just see the scene of like Forrest from like the waist down, and you see like he's holding a large axe. You know?
Oh my god! Turned it into horror. Yeah. All right. This next question is about Black Panther, the 2018 film.
Okay.
This
Don't
is
ask
really
Blandy. He has an issue with it.
This is really fucking easy, and if nobody gets it, I'm gonna be real fucking mad.
Never seen it.
Like other members of the Dora Milaje, the gunslinger Okoye rocks a shaved head. She serves as a personal
Insomnia.
bodyguard.
She's not a gunslinger. What
Yes, what the fuck? Why was it Insomnia who got this? Jenners? What the shit?
movie?
I would have if I recognized the
drunk.
name of the
I don't know what you
character.
watched.
You're good, don't worry.
My reactions are cut in half.
That's your own fault. You're doing it to yourself.
Yeah, the beard team is catching up. They're only down by 1 now. Insomnia's pulling the team back up.
Damn.
Next question is from Shaun of the Dead, the 2004
all right.
film.
Here we go.
The dead.
All right.
We're doing this.
The
Okay.
Dead. All right. Shaun experiences his share of trauma during the zombie apocalypse. He watches his best friend Ed get savagely bitten by zombies. He's forced to kill his roommate, his mom, and his stepdad after they reanimate. And he has to set fire to his favorite bar, the Winchester. Yep.
Actually, he doesn't kill his roommate. He keeps him as a pet in the backyard.
No.
No.
Insomnia.
Yep.
I'm first. Let me correct Flandy. That's not his roommate. That's his best friend. They don't live with each other. That's the end.
Yeah.
I don't remember the best friend getting like violently attacked. I remember him just like going up and he gets bit.
Oh no, he was violently attacked.
Was it like violent? I don't. Maybe it was like the scene of like the crowd. Because I think it was. I mean, like, when I think violent attack in a zombie movie, right? I think like we're seeing like the zombie get like the jugular and rip it out. We're seeing the blood squirt, and there was some good scenes in the movie. But he got a dog pile versus being shredded in pieces. Violence.
All right, kids.
Joe, actually, he did not set the bar on fire.
Kit.
Incorrect. Okay, go ahead.
Actually, he killed his stepfather.
That was said.
That was said. It said he.
You agreed with the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he said he killed his father. I think he said he killed his dad.
A stepdad. Yeah. I apologize if that wasn't clear, but stepdad is the one.
Can you read? Can you start from the top again?
I will. Yeah, I was gonna say. After
We haven't even finished it technically.
No, we haven't. But I'm gonna start from the top again. So, Shaun experiences his share of trauma during the zombie apocalypse. He watches his best friend Ed get savagely bitten by zombies. He's forced to kill his roommate, his mom, and his stepdad after they reanimate. And he has to set fire to his favorite bar, the Winchester, to keep the zombies at bay. But at least he gets back to... Yep.
He doesn't have a roommate.
Incorrect.
He did.
Did he have a roommate?
He did.
Apparently.
God, it must not have been a very long character. Like,
It wasn't.
like,
Finish the prompt?
yeah, sorry. Continue the prompt. I'm sorry.
No, I'm 100% with you jumping in case we get it right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna finish the last part of the last sentence and then the last one after that. And he has to set fire to his favorite bar, the Winchester, to keep the zombies at bay. But at least he gets back together with Liz. That's it.
Buddy. Actually, he doesn't get back together with Liz.
Incorrect.
Joe.
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 Get out of here, Kit. He doesn't. He doesn't have to wait for them. Well, he's trying to take my spot. You can go next.
Go ahead.
He doesn't have to wait for. He doesn't wait for them to reanimate. His stepfather. He doesn't. It's not after. You said he has to kill them after they reanimate.
Buddy, Joe didn't say I'm actually. So next.
I did. And then
He got interrupted. You're super close. If Dub says it clearer, I'll give it to him. But never mind. He didn't even have it. Never mind. Sounds like you have it. What it was Shaun and the others lock him inside his car and run away. So they don't actually kill him. They just kind of left him behind, essentially, which is kind of what you were describing. So that's why I was like, yeah, close enough for Team Beard. You get a point for that.
Good job.
Yeah,
Team
Beard,
Beard,
y'all
Joe.
are good enough for close enough.
Next
you know
question.
What? There's 2 of us, 4 of you.
It's actually a tie game now.
It's almost an even fight for them.
Yeah, we're getting down to the. We have a bunch of questions left, but we're getting towards the second half of this for sure. but this is about VHSs.
Okay.
VHS tapes could store hours of video and sound on a long strip of magnetic tape. They had some quirks, though. If a movie was long and recorded in high quality, you might need to flip over the tape partway through, and you had to rewind the tape after
Flandy,
watching.
Flandy.
Flandy, yep.
Actually, you didn't flip over the tape. You'd have to have a whole ass
Correct.
another video.
Yeah.
That would have been so
VHS
cool.
tapes is a no.
If you talk about a
Technology would have been great. Like that would have been so much easier with like Titanic when it's like you're
Yep.
like you're
Yeah,
hold on, let me
just
get
flip it
this too. But if you could just
Yeah.
Now you can do that with like audio cassette
Yeah,
tapes.
cassette tapes.
cassette tapes,
I
yeah.
remember
No, that's what made me
5D.
hesitate because I was like, that doesn't sound right. But
I was like that. I was like, is that? I was like, I'm sitting there. No, I
Yeah.
don't remember doing that because that would mean like certain movies were just fucking long.
Well, I also
Like, they were
wasn't
already-
sure
called it
initially
out.
if the like hours was correct because I was like, I mean hours is pushing
Yeah.
it. Eh.
Yeah,
Well,
it's just-
yeah, I agree.
Wait. I will say that I had like back in the day we had like the setup where we go rent something from Blockbuster and we had like three VCRs so you could record the other
Yep,
and make
yep.
copies of it. So like I specifically remember I had like my favorite VHS ever had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1, 2, Predator, and like I think ET all on it. It wasn't like the best quality, but like it was
That's a fucking
like
spread. Jeez.
I love that
I
TMNT
had
is
to-
followed by ET.
TMNT was followed by Predator and then ET. That's a
I had
big jump between them.
I had another that was like I don't even remember what it was. It was God, what was it called? Whoopi Goldberg and like a T-Rex as cops.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about.
Like yeah, and it was that RoboCop and then like Terminator.
Oh my god, what the fuck was
That
God,
does
I
sound
don't remember
familiar.
that now.
But I love that your first tape in my head is now one long movie called Predator versus TMNET.
Oh my god.
TMNT.
TMNT.
At the end, they go home.
Oh god. The shenanigans.
Theodore Rex,
Alright.
that's what that was.
Here, wait. Bonus question, real quick, just to interrupt everything. What was a rip-off movie of ET that came out the exact same time?
Oh, I would not know.
ET?
A rip-off
Yeah,
movie.
Foozca's
of
like
ET.
-2. I would say.
Listen.
You talking about the one with the robot?
No robot.
All
I
right.
would say Alf, but that's a TV show.
Nope, and that was
Oh, it's
older.
Howard the Duck?
That came out before, like, ET,
Nope,
didn't it?
not Howard the Duck. Great movie, by the way.
That's a good guess too.
Mac and Me. If you haven't seen it, look it up and watch it. It's so
Okay, yeah. I'll
So
take
bad.
I've
it.
never heard of that before. Interesting.
Mac and Me.
It's so bad.
yeah, it's
All
bad.
right. We are
Oh
on to the
yeah,
next.
with the guy with the big eyes.
Yeah,
I've
okay,
seen
so
that.
that's
I've
actually
seen
dope.
that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We're good.
Sorry,
Sorry,
it's just
sorry.
weird.
No worries.
It's such a weird film where like the alien like tries to kill him at first because like that he like controls the chainsaw in the house. It's like a horror movie for like 20 minutes and then they're best friends and I'm like that makes no sense.
Oh my goodness. All right. So the next question is from video games Mega Man, the 1987
Mega
video
Man.
game series. Mega Man has faced off against some truly bizarre villains in his career, fighting Dr. Wily.
Catman.
But there are definitely reoccurring themes. For example, there have been many explosive-themed robot masters, including Bomb Man, Grenade Man, Blast Man, Nitro Man, Crash Man, Commando Man, and Napalm Man.
Actually,
Insomnia. There's no Crash Man.
No, there is a Crash Man.
I was gonna say
Crash Man?
winners.
Was there a
is-
Crash Man?
There is
Yes, go
no
ahead.
Grenade Man.
There is a Grenade Man.
Yeah,
What?
I'm pretty sure. Like I knew there was a Grenade
Go ahead.
Man. Like I just didn't sound like making a
There's a
robot. Man.
Napalm
Oh, damn it, okay.
Sure.
I don't
And actually,
know.
there's no Nitro Man. We're gonna run out of options in a minute.
We're missing a point. We're missing a point here. Yeah.
But
there a Nitro
that was what
Man?
were you saying?
You're muted, bro. We can't. I can only.
Yeah.
I can only hear you
Do you have your
through
mic on
Foozca.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
we have our mics on the same thing, so you should be able to hear him through me. No, it should be. No, it is. They should
No,
hear.
it shows him muted in here.
He's muted
Well, no,
in.
no, I know he's muted here. Oh, why? Is yours dead? I don't remember, but it should
It's
be.
because it's not the real Dubs. I'm telling you, it's a fucking clone.
Dubs is dead.
So
Long
while
live
they
the
wait,
Dubs.
I got a fun question. Who
Oh,
were
okay,
the
it's
Doctors Light and Dr. Wily modeled after in
Oh, I
terms
know
of
this.
art?
I know this because of freaking
Hello.
all of our Mega Man history in our family.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Can you hear Dubs?
Hello,
We can hear you.
hello,
Yeah.
how are you, Mr.
Okay,
Dubs?
yeah.
Not
And
some
it's
Mike
Friday
specifically-
answer.
And as a hint, it's from a Japanese perspective.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I played
Albert
Mega Man. I
Einstein.
like Mega Man.
Dr.
I don't know
Wily
what
is named after Einstein and has an evil
Einstein.
take due to his involvement with the nuclear program. Dr. Light
Oh,
is
okay.
actually Thomas Edison was who he was based off. Hence the
Okay, that
love.
makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Is
Yep.
that why he's so fat? He's American? Is that the joke here?
Hey.
Edison was an
Okay.
asshole, so I'm
Anyway,
okay
was
with
someone
it.
else
It
trying
would
to
make
answer?
Edison the good guy.
For
doesn't it?
the entire time.
Oh.
I will start from the beginning one more time. Mega Man. Here we go. Mega Man has faced off against some truly bizarre villains in his career fighting Dr. Wily, but there are definitely reoccurring themes. For example, there have been many explosive-themed robot masters, including Bomb Man, Grenade Man,
Dubs.
Blast.
They're not robot masters. They're just robots.
No, they're robot masters.
What the fuck?
I do remember them being called like masters of blah blah blah.
Blandy.
Anyway. Yep.
Actually, he fought some of them outside of his career fighting Dr. whatever the fuck.
No, get out of here!
Joe,
His career.
actually, the villains weren't bizarre.
They are bizarre.
Actually, they're
Um,
not robots, they're mavericks.
No.
Fuck.
They are indeed robots. I will read that last half. Including Bomb Man, Grenade Man, Blast Man, Nitro Man, Crash Man, Commando Man, and Napalm Man.
Who the fuck?
Dubs. There's no Commando Man.
There is a Commando Man.
Joe, actually, there is no bomb man.
There's
There
absolutely
is absolutely a Bomb
absolutely
Man.
That's the
Bomb
first
Man.
It was the
game.
one that sounded the
Man.
most correct.
No, fucking
Blandy,
all the Mega Mans. It's go ahead. Sorry.
like, mine was a bullshit answer.
I know it is.
Oh,
I can feel it.
Joe,
Just
actually,
feel
there's no
it
blast
going
man.
There is a Blast Man.
Shit.
It's
We're
not-
running out.
They rose
I think
light
we're
bikes
done. We've
that
taken
I know, I
they
think-
ran into the light barrier and they all died.
I gotta make sure. Did you say explosive robot masters or something like that? Is that what you said?
Explosive themed robot masters.
Oh, explosive themed. Wait. Okay. So yeah, that right there. I don't really think nitro is really explosive. It's more of an accelerant.
Fucking got it!
Oh my
That's
god.
exactly it. Nitro Man is not explosive themed. Apparently, he just turns into a motorcycle.
Whatever
That
works,
is
I guess.
the bullshit is fucking point.
Damn.
That was an incredible point.
Boo.
All right. So right now, I need everybody to get something they can draw on, and for them to not look at their keyboards
Tie
at
game,
all.
boys.
Ah,
Please,
boo.
please do not look at any
All right.
keyboard near you.
This
at
is going to
all.
be difficult.
Okay.
Wait, I got like 3 keyboards here. What am I supposed to do?
Yeah,
for
they're
it?
kind of everywhere.
What are we doing? with
Just
this keyboard?
that's fine. You don't need to hide it. Just don't look at it. Essentially,
I mean,
So
that's-
whatever.
it's glowing.
What
Yeah,
is
but just
looking at my
draw.
keyboard gonna do?
Leonard, just be
Get
honorable.
on
Just
with
be
it.
honorable. Don't look down at it.
All right.
All right. Here we go. This question, or not question, but I guess challenge is called "That's the Key." Write out as the letters as found in the middle row of a standard QWERTY keyboard, in order from left to right, starting with A. You don't need to write the symbols or special keys. Simply the letters in the second row, or the middle row, excuse me, of a standard QWERTY keyboard.
So I
Yeah,
got QWERTY.
I just
Yes,
give
correct.
up because
Starting
Do
with
we,
I
A.
don't.
do we include caps lock?
No, like I said,
No,
there are
starting with
0
A.
symbols or
What
special
letters?
keys.
Gotcha.
So I type via muscle memory, not knowledge of the keys. So I just give up.
Okay.
Like you see, when I type to you guys, I fuck up like N letters a lot. So
I was like, I don't know.
Just the letters, you said,
figure
right?
what-
Yeah, what'd you say, Dubs?
Just letters?
Just the letters, literally just the letters on the middle row of the keyboard. And then when you're ready, go ahead and paste that into our Discord chat for In the Interest of Cheese.
Dubs, how does it feel to die and then get resurrected as a clone every time that she lets you fall off your chair?
He's not on a chair, he's on a couch.
How do?
Yeah.
Are you sure that your entire existence there just isn't a simulation that she's created for you?
Dennis, did you type on the keyboard? I told you not.
He did.
I have it written down too. I have a picture. Look, I'm not gonna touch the keyboard. It's just instinct for me to type. Oh god.
Oh my god.
I know I can say it verbatim though. I know that shit.
Oh my
I work
goodness.
on a keyboard, fucking 50
Yeah, but
hours a week.
I work
That is
like
fucking time.
every single one of my jobs has been like IT, and like I couldn't like memorize the keys, so I also like move my keys around just because they don't mean anything to me. So it's all just memory of like,
You know what? I
no.
wasn't far off.
and then
I
it's just
wasn't
like
right.
the like what is it like
Alright.
like I had my keyboard before, like my wife got me a really nice what is it, some type of Black Widow razor, and the one before, like everywhere where I type they were worn, so you couldn't see what they were.
I couldn't even see it. Yeah. Yep. Dennis, you're disqualified because you typed first, and then I get the question. So it doesn't matter. Yeah. Unfortunately,
Yeah, we got
Insomnia,
Mike.
are you-
Get out of here.
Insomnia, are you,
I disqualified myself. Yeah.
okay.
I
Insomnia
wasn't.
disqualified himself.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
unfortunately, Joe is incorrect, which means Dubs is dead on drawing.
Nice.
Flatty,
Nice job,
what the
Dubs.
fuck? ASDFH? What the?
Yeah.
That's not even
I was trying to
ASDFH.
remember what letters were on what row at that point.
Joel.
T's on.
Joel just how my memory works for keyboards, where I go and I fuck up like a letter because I'm like, oh no.
God.
Oh fuck!
Hey,
Oh,
you guys have to type like they beat into your head ASDF JKL semi, so it was just like you have to figure out the ones in the middle. That was all that was.
Oh my
No.
god! you guys
That
are
was
so-
funny because I ended up leaving off G, but it was like it's all the right letters in my head, but I kept second guessing. I was like, well, F can't be next to G.
You just-
J and H aren't next to each other. It's not alphabetical.
ASDF JKL semi.
Oh god, the alcohol's hitting some of us. All right. Next question is for The Hobbit, the Jesus Christ, 1937 book. Early in the book, the dwarves send Bilbo to investigate a campfire. He finds 3 trolls cooking mutton and tries to steal from them, but is caught when one of the trolls feels Bilbo tugging at his pocket. The dwarves all end up captured by the trolls when they come to investigate, and Gandalf has to rescue them.
No,
Act-
Insomnia. Oh, yeah. See, you gotta
Go
say your
ahead,
name
go ahead.
first.
Yeah, Insomnia.
Bilbo talks the entire time, asking them questions until the sun comes up.
That's incorrect.
Really?
go.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong
Madness.
cartoon.
Kit.
Yeah. Kit,
Actually, they're captured by the trolls, aren't they?
Well, that was again, you're agreeing with the statement.
Yeah, you're agreeing
I
with the
was like,
statement.
No, because I don't think they were sent over to steal from them. That's not what happened.
No, Bilbo was like wandering off because he's a fucking thief, and he like discovered them, and then like the dwarves are like, "Where the fuck did the thief go?" And then they walk over there, and they're dwarves, so they're just like, "Rah!" And the trolls are like, "Ah!" But I remember, like, they were captured, and Bilbo sitting there, and like,
No, you're
Just-
right. He does do that.
He stole
I
some
don't think
time.
it's a
Talking,
partic-
yeah.
it's not what we're looking for here right now.
okay,
But,
He
gotcha,
absolutely
okay,
does.
sorry.
That. You are correct, Insomnia,
Mhm.
100%.
I will reread one more time.
Actually,
unless
Bilbo
anyone-
doesn't try to steal from them.
He does. I'll reread it. Here we go. Early in the book, the dwarves send Bilbo to investigate a campfire. He finds 3 trolls cooking mutton and tries to steal from them, but is caught when one of the trolls feels Bilbo tugging at its pocket. The dwarves all end up captured by the trolls when they come to investigate, and Gandalf has to rescue them.
Flandy.
Yes.
Actually, that's not how he gets caught.
Actually, Gandalf doesn't rescue them.
You gotta say your name first. Say your name first.
Flaney's in the right area, but not the right thing. If anyone listened to what he said, that's the
Nobody
correct.
listens to what Flanny said. I love you, brother. You know that, right?
I see so many thinking faces
I
that I was
see-
like, I don't know if anyone heard it.
I said the
Sometimes when
whispers
he
coming out,
speaks-
Knitters. The real
Sometimes when he
truth.
speaks, you just hear like Charlie Brown, the wah 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 wah.
All right.
Joe,
I will do-
actually, see, I know I'm in the area of what's wrong because he's trying to convince them. He gets them arguing about how they should cook the dwarves. That's like the whole bit.
That's not the part we're looking at right now.
I
reread
know,
the
he
sentence
doesn't.
that is incorrect. He finds 3 trolls cooking mutton and steals from them, but is caught when one of the trolls feels Bilbo tugging at his pocket. Dubs?
Joe, actually, he's caught because the dwarves make a bunch
they
of
are
noise.
Mutton. What'd you say?
He gets caught because the dwarves give him away.
No.
Buddy, actually, it wasn't Bilbo who got caught doing stealing. It was one of the
Oh,
other ones.
super caught. It was super Bilbo. Super
Okay.
Bilbo. All right. I think I'm gonna call it because I don't think anyone's gonna get.
What's the
but
answer?
I don't get the
The
close
troll
enough
does
answer.
not
Come
feel
on.
Bilbo tugging at its pocket. It's a
what I'm
magic
saying.
purse that says, "Who are you?" when Bilbo touches it.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. See.
That's from the book. That
The
wasn't
last memory,
from, like,
right.
many other things.
From the last memory I have of that is the old fucked up animation. You know that.
Yeah, I love that
You know, like,
movie.
My memory
It's
is
so
from
weird.
the book, but I did not
It's
recall that.
definitely like something a child shouldn't watch. Like same thing
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Oh my
Wizard.
god,
You know, like,
we all
that's
watched it when
another-
we were kids because our parents were like, "Look at this awesome animation," and I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Wow."
it's like Fire and Ice. Like they're like they just let me, but mine just let me watch it. So I'm like Fire and Ice. This looks cool. Then I'm like, oh, there's a lot of nudity in this.
I shouldn't be watching
Yo,
this.
I gotta say though, if you watch the anime, how good were Gandalf's dodges of the arrows? when he
Oh my
opened the
god,
door?
yeah, no way. I have to say, I loved how fucking senile they made him look in that animation. Like, he always looked like bugged out. Like, it was nuts. Anyway, this next question
All that
is
damn weed he smoked. You know.
Yep, yeah, that pipe. Yep. He was
this next question is a Pokemon question, which means I'm out.
Gotta
no,
catch
we
'em
got
all.
Okay, come
right
on,
up.
yeah, carry, bro. What
the
you
know it's my
1997
destiny.
anime. Guns may not exist in the world of Pokemon, but there are plenty of Pokemon who are themselves based on weapons. Sharpedo is a torpedo shark. Dragapult is a dragon with missile launchers on its head that fires smaller dragons. And
Okay.
Honedge? Yes, what's up?
The dragon one is not a thing.
Apparently it is.
The
It is
dragon
a
one is
thing.
definitely a thing, sir.
Oh, then that is after.
Honedge is
Joel lifts
And the
up his
last one.
sleeve and you see it like it's a tattoo.
It's after my time. Then it's after my time. It's after the third generation.
Finish
As
that
soon as you
statement.
said torpedo, I was like,
Yeah,
oh
wait, wait.
man.
We keep fucking this up. We need to hear the whole fucking sentence.
You gotta
Dragapult
look
is
at
a
that, so get on me
dragon
about
with
that.
missile launchers on its head that fire smaller dragons, and Honedge is a literal floating sword.
Homage is a thing. I know that one.
I'm gonna reread from the
Flandy,
beginning because there was quite-
actually, the missile pod isn't on its head; it's on its shoulders.
Yep.
No, it's on
Apparently it
its
is.
No,
Actually,
alright.
it shoots fire instead of dragons.
No, it
No,
shoots
it
dragons.
shoots. It does shoot smaller dragons.
How do those dragons feel? Like they're just going to like they're just I exist. I don't exist.
I have no idea.
Mr.
All right.
Meeseeks.
The next is guns may not exist in the world of Pokemon, but there are plenty of Pokemon who themselves are based on
Insomnia.
weapons. Oh, Insomnia! I heard Insomnia first.
Guns do exist in Pokemon. In
They
the
do.
world.
Guns do exist in the
Yeah.
Pokemon
Oh,
world.
damn it!
Team
Technicality.
Rocket has used submachine
Yeah.
guns and bazookas.
There's-
Nastia, I don't know who that, dual wields assault rifles, and Safari Ranger Jenny carries an M1
Yes.
carbine.
Yeah, they
I
do.
was thinking
Yeah,
about
like
that
an
one.
M1
Yeah.
from World War II?
That was too prolific.
Good
Damn,
I
catch.
don't remember
I
any
got
of those
caught up.
weapons.
And the
Random-
Pokemon was
random,
all correct.
Yeah, same here.
That
Random
was one of the
fact here.
few.
They are making a MMO. What it's like one of these like kind of like just what is it? Genshin Impact. But they're making an
Yeah.
MMO that is Pokemon based, where the Pokemon are weapons though. Where like it shows someone dual wielding like these two little Pokemon and they're shooting. You utilize the Pokemon its complete like labor. Like you literally sit there and like you're like I got all these little penguins and they're like building your house for you and you end up building weapon factories and and it's all PvP. Like it shows someone holding turtle Pokemon on their arm, and they had like a dragon Pokemon. It's their AK-47, and it's like shooting and fighting each other, and it was insane. I was like, this is how they should be used.
Oh my god! I used to I was into Pokemon when I was really young, and then the older I got, I was like, "This is just slavery." I was like,
It's
I'm not
about
interested in this anymore.
friendship.
MMO is a
not
bit
their
more.
friend.
Slavery. They're
They
living
get-
their
they get
lives. You
food.
steal them, and then you're like, I force you to fight other
Nah,
slaves.
because
Anyway.
they
That was
they
the
love
funny
you.
part. Yeah,
If they
that's-
like you enough
Yeah.
and they get hit, they're like, you know what? I love you so much, I didn't get hit. That's like a
You
mechanic.
literally
so it's
have
okay.
to train them. Like the
No, no,
ones
no,
that fight back, they're like, "This is a bad one. You need to beat it
Actually,
into
they
submission."
can choose to not listen to you, and they could just do their own thing.
Only if you over level them.
But that's the best part.
Charizard,
Anyway.
white in case.
In the MMO thing they showed, all like they like mentioned that they're like these little critters want to do this for you, and they're all like just smiling constantly. But they drew like the little sweat line like an anime where it's like this is awkward, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
It's not all slave labor. Some of them are food.
True.
God. Anyway, we're gonna move on to the next question, which is a
I love those
sci-fi question about aliens. The 1986 film. At first,
Oh, I saw that when I was 6. It was great. Thanks, Mom.
At first, Wayland Yutani execs don't buy Ripley's story about the alien that wiped out the crew on Nostromo. Nostromo.
Nostromo.
Nostromo, as I think is what it was, but as I was reading it, I was like, don't know what's going on. This Golden Girls alcohol is, let me tell you, no, I'm just kidding. But then the colonists of LV-426 stumble upon the derelict ship Ripley had described, and contact is lost soon after. So a squad of Marines is deployed to investigate, accompanied by Ripley and company man Carter Burke.
Actually, Carter Burke wasn't there.
Carter Burke was there. He was there. He showed up. Oh no, wait. Now here's a question. I need to make sure I'm not missing. Sorry.
Okay.
Did you say alien or aliens?
Aliens. It's the second.
Okay, no, right. That's what I was trying to make sure that.
Yeah, that's why there's
was
a different. I understand.
Okay,
That's
and then you're saying.
I'm gonna reread it because I think there was
please.
a little. I was reading it like a drunkard, and yeah. So anyway, at first, Wayland Yutani execs don't buy Ripley's story about the alien that wiped out the crew of Nostromo, but then the colonists of LV-426 stumble upon the derelict ship Ripley had described, and contact is lost soon after. So a squad of Marines is deployed to investigate, accompanied by
Wendy.
Ripley and.
Actually, contact isn't lost right away. They were able to explain some of the shit that went down.
Here's the buckshot technique. No.
Actually,
It's
they didn't get in contact with the Nostromo. They had eggs there beforehand.
I didn't hear a Nenner's name before that, so I have to go.
Man,
with
I'm
Insomnia.
drunk. Give me a break, man. Nenners.
No breaks for you.
No,
Insomnia is
I
best.
said.
Insomnia first. Go ahead, Insomnia.
So okay, see, and then you started talking, and now I had
You lost it.
Well,
I'm
no,
sorry.
I have it. It's just I have to make sure I heard what I heard. They didn't make contact with Nostromo. Nostromo's from the first movie, which is Ripley's ship. They they. God damn it! Like, see, you got me, and you moved my fucking memory of the film.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Done, Nenner's.
They cheat around here. It's okay.
Did you say so? I
Nenner's-
guess I just did you say they make contact with the Nostromo?
Yes, she did say that.
Let me.
Did you say that?
I'm
100%
going to read
she
it one
said
more
that.
time.
That's what my
Here we
drunk
go.
brain is telling me.
At first, Wayland Yutani execs don't buy Ripley's story about the alien that wiped out the crew of Nostromo. But then the colonists of LV-426 stumble upon the derelict ship Ripley had described, and contact is lost soon after.
Oh, it's not
So a
the
squad-
Nostromo. It's the derelict ship she's talking about.
So a squad
That's
of
definitely
Marines
wrong.
is deployed to investigate, accompanied by Ripley and company man Carter Burke.
Insomnia.
Insomnia.
Okay, so can I do this in like two parts a little bit? Like I think I have like two reasons. I think I have
Go
two
for it.
reasons. The first one being Wayland Yutani does believe her. Like they took all that record down because they knew what was going to happen. They like the ship itself took the distress call and went there, and the fucking android on board, not Bishop, I forget his name, was like,
what's his name?
we have to send them. Like they had like he was like reprogrammed to do this, on Nostromo. The other half of this would be, the Marines like they knew.
You got
Yeah, it
it.
was a bug hunt.
The colonists didn't stumble upon the ship. Burke specifically ordered them to investigate the ship after reading Ripley's report. So
Yeah,
basically, like they knew essentially is what you were getting
Yeah.
at.
I was like, because I watch Alien because like of what like you. Nanners, my parents were just like whatever, and I watched that. I watched original Alien, like that was another one of my bedtime stories. And then I love Aliens, and I like the director's edition, which turns it into from a 2-hour movie to like a 3-hour movie, where it's all about her like waking, like they find her, and it's her and Burke, and Burke's like, yeah, we know about this. And
Yeah.
Man,
Got it.
Bro, I had nightmares for like years about
No,
that. Like
so-
the first like 3 months was just horrible.
So as my family
Chucky?
slowly like dissolved me of my soul, and then my mother like slowly like my mother yelled at my father for letting me watch Chucky. Like he took me and we watched Chucky at like one of those like they show like not the latest movies but like movies from the past like a buck or whatever, and I watched Chucky. Well, so I get, my mom's like, why would you take him to see that? And he's like, you let him watch Alien like for a week every night. This kid is not like scared. So what they do then, they end up, I have like this weird like shelf at the very top of my room back then. And they put like Chucky dolls, more than one, up there.
Oh
I
my
can't reach
God.
them. I can't get them down. And they're just all around with like
That
some
is
Care Bears. And like I would just sleep at night and be like, I really wish a xenomorph would just appear because like
That'd be better.
Yeah.
Also, I have to shout out Joe because Toast is here, and his cat Toast shows up every now and then, and he's very cute, but he doesn't like to be held very much. So
No, he's
that's
already
all
trying
away.
to get away.
yeah, it's like
Look
it's
at
like
the
Felix. Yeah.
Toast!
Felix is like
Yes! Oh, bye, Toast.
Yeah,
Also, hi to Dirty Rollers RPG. I hope you had a good night. We're drinking and playing actually, and we're almost done here, but we're having a good time. So I will go on to the next question then, or a statement, which is Logan, the 2017 film. So
Shit, I haven't seen this one either.
I feel like Flandy's been tagged out for quite some time. He
I-
nailed a
yeah,
few in the
this one-
beginning, and then he was like, "Bye."
Just- now he just shouts out things like, "Oh, his hair was blue."
Yeah.
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it does work. Good. Got some Dead Space in. Nice. And thank you for the shout out. Of course, always. You guys are awesome. And, you're online often, which is nice because I get to kind of lurk on your channel. Anyway, Logan, the 2017 film. A year before the events of the film, a clone of Logan murders several X-Men, forcing the real Logan to flee. He ends up hiding in an abandoned
Insomnia.
building in Insomnia.
That never happened.
What never
A
happened?
clone of Logan never tore apart the X-Men and made him.
That
run
is
away.
correct.
Yeah.
Insomnia.
in the comics, it was
Very nice.
actually Logan doing it
Logan,
under
yeah.
Mysterio's
Yep.
magic.
Yeah,
That's what-
Yep.
there's a
But-
that
but
comic
actually-
is so sad.
It is.
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
Logan the movies? He's just an old man. There's no clone involved.
No, there is
There
a clone later.
There is.
There's two actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know there's like the new Weapon X girl at the end of the movie, but I might be mixing up my movies.
She's in most of the movie. But anyway, the correct, the extra detail of this was Professor X was suffering his seizures, so that was what injured over 600 people and killed several of them.
Yeah.
So
Professor
it
X is
wasn't
like the worst father, by the way, because of Legion. I don't know if you guys know this or not.
Oh
No, he's-
yeah, I've seen that.
I- no, to be honest though, in comics, I think I can name good dads on one hand. Like throughout all the comics, they're all terrible.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like,
Awful.
you have like Xavier sitting there with the Cerebro, and he's like, Cerebro's like, hey, there's this mutant who's like stronger than you with like the same mental capacity of you, but it's like shattered, and you should go talk to him. And he's like, anyways, I heard there was someone in Hawaii who needed help. And you're like,
Yeah, we should go get this other kid. Yeah.
You ever
Yep.
see that? There's that
Um,
comic where if Wolverine had to go talk to this high school kid, and like his mutant ability was to like spawn infectious diseases around everybody. So like
Mhm.
basically Wolverine was sent there to assassinate him because like Professor X couldn't have him be known to like that mutants had the ability to do this. So the poor kid is like just freaking the fuck out. He ran to a cave and he's like, I don't know what to do. He like literally killed an entire high school of people. So Logan's sitting there, and obviously he's
Yeah, I
contracting the
love it.
disease, but he's healing through it. And he like gives the kid a beer, and he's like, "You're here to kill me, aren't you?" And he's like, "Yep."
Yep. So they just like share a beer and then he kills
Yeah.
him.
and
That
then-
was a really cool. That's dark as fuck, but it was really
yeah, that was
really
good.
dark.
Anyway, go ahead.
All right, next one. I'm gonna need you guys to type this out. So you guys can type it in our Twitch chat so we have all the answers there. Do not hit enter until I tell you though. So please type in your answers as I'm reading these out. And this challenge is called Don't Call Me Baby. We have special names for certain animal babies. For example, a baby dog is a puppy. State the baby names for each of this animal. So the very first animal, which you must name the baby name of, is a deer. The next is a goat.
Mhm.
The next is a kangaroo. And the very last is a swan.
I don't know that one.
just a noise out of doves. I will read them one more time. It's for baby. I said don't hit enter. God damn it, Anderson. All right, don't hit enter until I tell you to. But here they are one more time. A deer, a goat,
Mhm.
a kangaroo,
Mhm.
and a swan. All right.
Swan?
A swan.
A swan?
A swan.
A swan?
A swan.
I heard
would
if
be
you
so
keep saying
shocked if-
swan, the animal will change.
God damn it. All right, everyone please hit enter. Give me your answers. We'll go through them.
Oh, shit, I think you're right. Oh,
Dubs, did you put a bleep? What's a bleep?
The swan?
Okay.
Why was I thinking Billy?
Nope. All right. That's okay. No, not squawk.
squawk. I have no idea what a baby swan is.
Yeah.
I was like, squawk?
Nenas, doe
Yes.
is a deer, a female deer.
Deer.
Come on.
God
Yeah.
damn it. Also, he wasn't the only one because Kit also put doe.
Kit, doe is a deer, a female
Bitch, you're from the
deer.
I'm
Hey,
from the
hey,
city. I
hey,
haven't seen any of these
Be
creatures
a
as
name
babies
I
ever.
call
Buddy.
myself.
Flanny, I
But
know you run
I
over one
want
of these
to
every weekend,
run.
okay?
Oh
I don't
my
know.
No,
goodness.
no, I enjoy my front grills.
All right, that brings that gives a point to Team Beard because Joe was the closest with 3. The only one he did not get, which I did not expect
Swan.
anyone to get, was Swan, which is a signet.
Wait, I didn't get 3?
Huh? I didn't think you did. Didn't you spell one of them?
Fawn Kid Joey. You got the same
Fawn
answer?
Joey.
Correct. No, you got it right too. I'm so
No,
sorry.
yeah, we get 2 points because we were both right.
Oh,
Oh,
dare
it's
you?
Joey,
And I was
not
like, you're
Jimmy.
super wrong.
God damn it.
I was like, squawk
No,
is
yeah.
super wrong. I knew that. Like, I was like, I don't know what that is. Like,
No,
what is
I
it though?
apologize. It's signet.
Is
I
it-
just typed it in, except I put an M instead of an N, so
What is a baby
Supposed to be that.
swan called? Exactly.
Foos,
Yeah.
I would like to argue that I get points for Billy because Billy is a fucking form of a baby goat.
No, it's not.
No,
Yes, it is. Google
No.
that bitch. Type in baby goat into
it's
Google.
like a different. But it's like a so when they first pop out, they're a kid, and then
A
when they get
male
to like
goat is
teenage
called a
years,
Bucker Billy.
they're a Bucker Billy. You didn't write that. You wrote Billy.
I did put Billy.
Look, you can't just throw things out.
which means you're still incorrect. Well, I learned something
Get outta
tonight.
here.
So have we, apparently.
My wife was
all
like,
right.
she was like, "What? A baby swan?"
I always love when you get questions where someone's like, "What? the hell just came
Now
out
you
of you?"
said Joe and Deer is
Um,
bugging me that I can't get past Fa. What the hell was
Long
stolen
way
in that
to
song?
run.
You can't
Is
get
that
We
all you
can't hear
got?
Dubs again.
You only got the next
We
one.
can't hear Dubs again. We need to hear Dubs.
Dubs, is it off again? They said they couldn't hear you again.
Is he drinking too? Is he on
No,
the same sauce that you are on?
Well, I think we're all drinking, to be quite honest. All right.
I mean, if you
Soul
want
and
me to
La
drink, I
is
can get there.
escaping
I mean,
me. He
All
is
right,
drinking jam and bread, but what are Soul and La? La might just be it's a thing you sing. I
So
don't
a
know.
No,
needle
mine just
pulling
stays on.
thread.
It's
Thank
weird that yours
you.
isn't, though.
God.
Anyway.
Blah, the good
Um,
times never end.
Okay, thank
Oh,
you so
then,
much.
Yeah, then it's
That was
Flippy.
driving me insane. I sang up to Fa. I went, the fuck is so?
I like that Flanny is like your person
Alright,
with
you might have
useless
to shout or
information, and he's just like a player, becoming a DM. I like run an entire D&D community and channel, and I'm just full of useless information.
It's great. It's great. We love it.
Inspiration for
I-
you, Flandy.
This is another one where I'm just going to need you to kind of write down what you think is correct here. So this challenge is called Know Your Relatives. Humans
Oh,
are
boy.
primates. Which of these animals also belong in that group?
Oh, I
So
took
I'm going
anthropology. Let's go. Bring it.
I'm going to read out
You
the
gotta type
names.
it.
So
You know, type it.
only type the ones that you think
Don't hit
are
enter.
in the same
Oh.
family. So also primates. So the first one is a gibbon. The second is a koala. The third is a lemur. The fourth is an orangutan. And the last one is a kinkajou.
Sounds
I will
great.
go through them one more time.
And these are in the same family, you're saying? Or
Correct. I'm rereading everything. Humans are primates. Which of these animals also belong in that group?
Okay.
First one, gibbon.
Okay.
Okay.
First one, gibbon. Second one, koala. Third, lemur. Fourth, orangutan. And fifth, kinkajou.
How the fuck you spell kinkajou?
Kinkajou.
Can
I was
you
gonna
say
say
that again
try it.
slower?
Wait.
Yep.
Did you say? Okay, are we going off of like we were matching which of these animals are in the same family? Correct.
are primates.
Are in the
No,
primate
in the
family.
primate.
So if they're
Oh, in
not in
the
the primate
okay.
family, do not type them.
Yeah, fuck. Okay.
And kinkajou is spelled Kink.
You're getting however I spelt it. I'm not retyping.
I'm not fixing it.
No.
If it looks offensive, I'm sorry.
100% agree.
AJOU. Yeah, AJOU. That's it. For some reason, I thought
Orange
there was
juice.
more. All right. So everybody have their answers typed in. Please hit enter so we can see your answers in the Twitch chat and see who is correct.
I don't think a gibbon and a lemur definitely like they no.
Wallace,
Pretty sure an orangutan
oh
is
my
its own
god, Flandy,
subspecies.
that is the worst way to spell that. I don't like it.
Oh my god.
Flandy! Bad! Oh my
Flandy.
god.
Point.
We do not sponsor Flandy. He is out of
Randy, what do you got
control.
against the Jews
All
right now?
Delete that. I don't
All right, so
Freddy, your answer would have been accepted on my channel because Liz is a Jew and she makes fun of herself.
No, that's only allowed for her. That's only allowed for her.
okay,
Exactly.
that one is okay. Dubs, you put gibbon, lemur, orangutan. Okay. Dubs is literally the only correct person.
Oh shit.
Well, nice job, Dubs. Nice job. Really? A gibbon, a lemur, and an orangutan? They're all in the same family?
The
I think they're
Gibbon,
all
lemur,
apes,
and
big one, I know
orangutan
that.
are all primates.
I didn't
So-
know lemur was.
I didn't think the
Yeah,
orangutan
lemur.
was.
I honestly thought that the orangutan was in its own like it. I
Yeah.
knew it was a primate, but it was like its own
Yeah.
primate
Oh, you know
family.
what it is? It's like not an
Yeah,
ape,
you
I
can throw it
think,
in
and
the
that's why
secret
it
Yeah,
chose
card
like,
somebody
every
else.
time.
there's something
Yeah.
else about the orangutan.
Yeah, I agree
And
with
the
that.
lemur, I
Yep.
feel like the lemur is like more like the what are they called?
I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
you
they're
can plug that in too.
They're the weird
Monkeys.
cat. No, like the weird cats
They're
in
the
like South
long
America
tails and stuff.
that eat the coffee beans before they're coffee beans, and like they collect the shit and clean
Oh,
it
you're
and wash
thinking
it.
of
It's kind
the
of
cat. It starts with a K.
you know what I'm talking about.
All right,
Yeah.
so- What is a kinkajou?
Monkey.
You guys are free to Google search kinkajou in your
It's
own
a
time, and
kinky
that's
bird.
fine.
No.
You're
I
probably
didn't
allowed
know.
to Google it the way you spelled it.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
Hey, it
let's
actually
go.
came up.
Don't
It
forget to
actually did come up, though.
add like 3 X's behind it, or add Rule 34.
All right, we are on our last
Okay.
3. Actually, that's 4 questions. The score is currently Team Beard with 12 points,
Boo.
and Team the rest.
Hey, let's
I don't want to say anything. With 10 points, so there is a 2-point difference, and we have 4 questions left.
Well,
Ah,
I don't
boys,
want
we
to
just stopped
be the guy
slacking. Let's
that
get back in it.
corrects people, but it's actually
Also,
22
thank you
to
for
0.
the follow the Liching Hour. Also, that is an amazing name. I love it.
It is.
It's a great name. And
The
thank you for
Liching
showing
Hour.
up.
Let's go.
Yeah, I play Viva La Dungeon over there. He made his own tabletop battle royale game.
Awesome.
Oh, I watched that.
Yeah.
Duh. Yeah. No, I remember watching that because you posted about it. I was like, oh,
Yep.
I'll listen in. Yeah.
Super
okay.
fun. Yeah.
Very cool. That was super cool.
Anyway,
the-
my point is, we have 22 points because Insomnia gave us 10 at the top. And just recently,
That is true.
Insomnia gave the other team a negative 10. I don't remember
That
why.
is
at this
true.
point.
Insomnia
So they're at
is
0.
also on that
It
team,
was-
so can't.
And
there's
he
points
is
in
They
there.
gotta
just
get points
unfair.
because if you pay attention to what Flandy's doing, he keeps drawing more beard on that picture, which is subtracting points every time.
Yeah.
Being an imposter
It was
is completely
mustache.
illegal.
Okay.
And
Okay, let's
naive
reel it in,
view
boys.
of
Come on.
he's trying to make our
Um,
team win, but the just qualities that make up Insomnia Night means that if we were supposed to lose points, he would have taken them away, but we earned them.
Anyway,
beard.
next question
Take that.
is a video game question about Diablo, the 1997 video game series.
Oh, boy.
Aiden ventures into Tristram. It's so hard to pronounce this one here.
I'm sorry. Insomnia?
Cathedral. Yep.
Did you say Aiden?
Aiden. AIDAN.
No.
Well, what's
Uh,
The character's not named Aiden.
You've got quite a treasure there.
His name is Aiden, according to it's fine.
Is it really Aiden?
not
He must be.
second Kane, the
We're
last
continue.
of the
I stopped.
Horizon.
That's not what we're looking for, so don't worry.
And
We're
I
losing the
died
interest.
every
We're losing him. We gotta go. Come on.
Aiden ventures into Tristram Cathedral to confront the demonic horrors. Eventually, he finds and defeats Diablo, Lord of Terror, and shatters the demon Soul Stone. But this doesn't destroy Diablo permanently. So Aiden, now known as the Dark Wanderer, travels east to search for a way to banish Diablo forever.
Insomnia.
Actually, that's not. Fuck! God, I can't remember the name. Damn it! Go ahead, Insomnia.
Oh,
What's
so
your
we
name?
got rated!
Oh,
Thank you so much
Aiden
for
or
the raid!
Eden. Hey, what's up, Lich? How's it going, buddy?
What's up?
Welcome
Thank you
in.
so much for the raid. We are normally playing D&D on this channel, but we're just playing some. Thank you for the follows. We're just playing some actually. Where we're reading statements and they have to correct me. But thank you so much. What's up? What's up? Thank
All
you
these
so much
people
for
are
dropping
amazing.
by. Insomnia, I know you called.
Foozca,
so.
hold on. You need to
Okay,
definitely check out Only Flaps. Amazing
Only
artist. Only Flaps.
Only
Um,
Are we referring to flaps on airplanes? I need to know.
You can ask that.
Okay,
All
I'm
flaps are
sorry,
included,
but-
but nothing else. It's only flaps.
only flaps is a banana.
It's only just
What
I
ailerons on
Yes.
planes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god!
As I
Thank
was-
you
I
so
was
much
saying,
for that. Yes, as you were saying.
Welcome, everybody. When he doesn't exactly defeat the Diablo, but he takes the Soul Stone that is there and like the stupidest idea in the world, injects it into his fucking forehead to become the Dark Wanderer.
That is correct. God,
Nailed
you
it.
lucky-
Aiden does
God
not shatter
damn it.
the Soul Stone.
What?
There's
They really
no
named
reason-
Aiden? They
He
named
didn't
him
say his
Aiden?
name.
Yeah, his Aiden was his
like,
name.
no,
"Oh,
but-
actually.
What really was? Because I'm like, it's sitting in my head. Like, I never thought they named those characters. Later, I did discover they named like the Diablo 2 characters. I never knew they named those like Diablo 1 characters.
Yep, they had to like make reference to him in Diablo 2,
Interesting.
I think. This is also Drunk Ninners, so I can't say.
Yeah,
if that's
I get you, I get
100%,
you,
but
yeah.
Anders
I
has
do remember
never said
Aiden.
his name since he's been gone. He's just like, I know the answer, Foos. Okay,
He's
next
shouting
question.
out.
Next question is actually also a StarCraft video game. Not StarCraft also. I meant also as in it's a video game question about StarCraft 2. I made it. Thank you for the follows. Okay, so this is the 2010 video game. Not all Zerg you come across will be under the control of the higher entity like an Overmind or a Kerrigan. A few have evolved beyond their origins as hive mind creatures and hunt with ferocity as individuals.
In which game?
StarCraft
StarCraft.
2.
Don't
I
forget
will
to say
reread.
Nanners.
If yeah.
Insomnia. The Zerg are a hive mind.
Mhm.
What I was kind of saying.
There's one
okay.
Zerg. There's one, and it's like the damn one that she finds that like, is like, why didn't you just take control?
No, I'm actually the Zerg were actually non-hive
Dennis,
based.
you didn't say your goddamn
I'm
name.
actually Netters. The Zerg were not actually
Actually,
hive
Nanners.
based.
Will the real nanners please stand up?
Go ahead, Dennis.
And they were like more lizardly based, and they had like individual abilities. And Dahaku, I think, was one of them.
Yes, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, like there's like this
Oh,
one.
essence. I need essence. That guy. That dude. is
Yeah, yeah.
Denner's long streaming answer is correct. The Zerg don't start off as a hive mind species. They start off as
They
individuals,
became that
but-
because
yeah.
they evolved. Into,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good job, Dennis. Keeping the team up.
I still win.
Like up and ready. All right. So this is also going to be something I'm going to need you guys to draw for me.
God damn it.
So for those of you who are here, the answers
Oh
are going to
man,
be
come
posted.
on! I already drew.
The answers are going to be posted in our Discord for the pictures. And this challenge is called The Future's So Bright. So for this particular challenge, I need you to sketch the shape of the eyewear worn by these characters. The first character is Kamina from Gurren Lagann. I don't know what that is.
What?
I think it's called Gurren Laga, and I only know that because it
I-
was referenced in a thing
I'm
I
gonna-
watched, and I don't know
I'm
what
going
it
to
is.
type it into
Well, that's not going to help.
No,
I'm going to type it into Twitch chat, but I genuinely have never heard of that, and I apologize. So Kamina Okay. It's called Gurren Lagann. What? I don't know. I'm sorry. Next is Riddick from Chronicles of Riddick. And the next is Geordie LaForge from Star Trek.
Yeah,
The New
Jordy,
Generation.
that's my man.
You won't be scored on the quality of your art, but whether your drawings are the correct shape. Hey guys, what's up? Oh my god, that just fucking hype gif in the welcome chat cracked me the fuck up. But yes, when you are ready, go ahead and put your photos in the interest of cheese chat on our
What's funny about
Discord,
this
and we'll
one is
take
I'm
a
just
look.
making up some shapes.
Of course you are.
He's just drawing.
You're such, I want to say, Team Beard, such power in my partner.
Look, she
Team
said
Beard.
shapes of eyewear, and my first
I
thought
wanna-
was like, I
wait,
know
wait.
what Harry Potter's glasses look like.
The best of, look,
Want
Joel,
that.
Joe, we're better apart than we are together sometimes. I think.
We're winning, so you say what
Only
you
on
want.
accountability,
No,
sir.
I'm just right. Yeah. No, I'm just messing with you.
I got
Okay.
2 or 3 of them.
I gotcha.
There you
gotcha.
go.
So that's,
I got every
that's
one
your
of them.
Riddick drawing. Okay.
Where's the camera?
That's his Riddick. I thought it was a car.
He drew the love bug, Herbie.
It looked like a car. That's hilarious. All right.
So
we got Kit and Dubs. We got Insomnia. Very nice. That looks like a face next to each other the way they hide it.
Here's the last of the eyes, and then well, it's supposed to be more eyes, but
What the
no, number
right.
that one that just got up there. He didn't wear
Mhm.
snow goggles. He wore.
I just guessed some shit.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I believe that's everybody. I think only Insomnia and Dubs are correct. Yeah, which means which means point for both teams, which means point for no one in a way. So congratulations.
What does it look like? Please show us.
Oh, sure. I don't know if it'll show, but it
Yeah,
looks like
yeah.
Oh shit! I got the first one right.
It's like he wears like these
you were close.
outrageous.
Insomnia or Joe, the problem was the Riddick goggles need to be separate circles.
Oh no!
and you do them as a
I
ski
I made up the first 2. The fact that one was close enough to be scored as a
everybody
point
should get
is a
Jordy
miracle.
LaForge. Everything
Oh
after
my
that is guesswork.
If you don't
Okay,
get Jordy LaForge, then negative points to you.
100%.
All right. This next one
That's all
is
I
another question in which I need you to type. So type out your answers in the Twitch chat. Do not hit enter until I tell you to. So keep your answers to yourself until I'm done reading or telling you when. So this one is called Feline Friends. Name the cats owned by these characters.
Oh, boy.
Oh man, what the fuck?
The very first one is Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service.
Fuck. It's been so long.
It's been quite a bit. So the first one is Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service.
I
The
object.
next is Data from Star Trek.
I do it at a cat.
Insomnia's
it's-
dying right now.
I just
an
saw a
emotion.
clip of him like giving him to someone else and like giving him instructions on how to care for him. I don't remember what the fuck his name.
He gives the cat to him, basically himself, his brother.
Lore, his brother Lore, right? Yeah.
What the hell am I watching?
Hello, Goblin for President. We are playing a game called Actually, in which I usually read statements that are incorrect and they have to correct me. But right now they have to type out answers, which you can play along with if you'd like. But
Joe, you
currently
better
they're
have some of
naming-
these. You better have some of these.
They're naming cats owned by the following characters, and I just said I'll just go through the first 2 again. Kiki from Kiki's Delivery Service, Data from Star Trek. The next one is Granny from Looney Tunes. Give a second. Took a second for some of those gears to go. And the Granny from the Looney Tunes. Remember, do not hit enter until I tell you to. The very last one is Dr. Evil from Austin Powers. So name the cats from these. This has nothing to do with cheese. It doesn't. That's correct. Whenever we're playing D&D, we try to massage the rules and bribe our DMs, and we saw that say that by saying cheese. What's up?
Did you come in here because that's the interest of cheese?
Is it just
And
cheese?
This is like you. Wait, so you're. I just imagine someone on Twitch like cheese. Yes.
We did the cheese talk up
Finally,
top.
a Gouda stream.
In our defense, it is in the board games
love it.
category, and it just says the
This is
interest of
great.
cheese.
I love it. Goblin for president, you have my vote. Like I want this in the category now. Like we need a category that is, and we just have to have that day where like we start off. Like I want to come in here. I want to hang out with you guys again, and we're just gonna talk about cheese. And
Do
let's
it, I'm
eat,
down.
like-
We
I mean,
talked
they
about
kinda-
it.
Oh,
First
hold on,
time I
guys,
was
I
on here, I
better,
said let's make a list of cheeses. We'll all
This-
get them.
this
That's
is-
how it started.
that's Cthulhu drinking
go.
coffee from a mug backwards. You just can't see that part.
Yep. Oh my god,
There
the
you go.
handle's the wrong way. I see it now. Okay. If you have all of your cat answers in, I did think you were running a D&D cheese session. We will one day do that, but that is not today. Please hit enter on your answer so I can judge them essentially.
I'll give you that,
How-
Goblin. I'll give you that.
Cheese.
Cthulhu is mythical cheese.
We'll take it. Okay. He's a creepy white cat. Okay. Flandy, actually. Hot buns. Okay.
That was good.
That's not even close to the
Cthulhu.
spelling of Sylvester.
Really?
Good lord.
Cthulhu.
Get out of here! What? I spelled
That's
it
how
the
I
exact
spelled it.
Same
Did
way
you
as
put
Netters.
Cthulhu for one of them? What are these? Okay, I think I only see like one correct thing from numerous people.
I have two. I have two.
How did you get two?
So
Oh no, you did. You did get two. You did get
It's
two. I see. I
Bigglesworth.
see. No, you're right. You're right. No,
God.
actually, you got Sylvester spelled way wrong. So
And
that's
I
why I
spelled,
wasn't
okay,
counting it.
I'm sorry. Okay, so like I
That
spelled
doesn't matter.
Listen, we
Am
don't
I
judge
wrong?
spelling here.
It's
Get
wrong.
out of here, food.
I spelled it.
We specifically spell names improperly on this channel. Give him the fucking point. Get out of here.
No, but I spelled it, and then like fucking the system
Hold
was
on,
like,
time out.
that's wrong.
That's how
and
you
I was
spell.
like, oh, let me rechange it. So I let the system tell me.
That's how you spell Stallone's name, Sylvester Stallone. That's what I'm based off of, because Stallone is. the man.
Unfortunately,
That's how you spell Sylvester.
so actually, I think it's
I ain't
literally
wrong.
only
Who's out here
Insomnia with
tripping?
two correct.
No. And I'm ashamed because I just picked a word that vaguely sounded nefarious for Dr. Evil. Of course, it's Mr. Bigglesworth.
It's Mr. Bigglesworth, exactly.
That's just fucking correct.
I think the alcohol's hitting some of us real hard.
What?
But,
All right, so can you just read
Insomnia.
the right names?
I think Insomnia is the only one who has a point for this, by the way. But that brings
No,
up
correct.
15 Beard anyway. The correct answer is for Kiki, the Kiki's delivery service. The cat's name was Gigi.
Oh, I thought we
Um,
were supposed to do the species.
For
Well,
Yeah, but why would you put Sylvester?
how is Sylvester a species? Are you saying that Sylvester Stallone is a different species than the rest of humanity? Oh my god.
I'm telling you, I think the alcohol hit us a little harder than we expected. All right, Data's cat is named Spot.
Yeah, I knew that.
Uh,
Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
But he's an
yes.
orange tabby.
He's yes, and thank you for the
Data.
follow, Goblin for president, because I apologize for this chaos. Granny's cat is indeed Sylvester, and Dr. Bigglesworth is Dr. Bigglesworth. Dr. Evil is indeed the owner of Mr. Bigglesworth.
I'm gonna say that. I was gonna put creepy cat. I knew his name.
Creepy
Okay.
cat.
Pay attention to
Not
the
name.
prompt.
Nobody likes
Oh.
you.
But congratulations to Team Beard. You guys are the winner.
Good job.
The team matchup. They win with 15. The other
Let's
team
give them
with...
a cheese wheel of applause.
The best part is that only Flandy is doing this. Like,
I applaud that shit now.
Not at all.
Credit where it's due. I won the first round handily, of course. But
you did. You
in the
did.
second round, when I teamed up with my fantastic partner, you asked a bunch of shit I'd never heard of. So he did all the work. I got like 2, maybe tops.
I'm right there with you. Right. I got us 1 point via a pure guess, and that was it.
You had a couple, like these
Points.
last couple. I was like, shit, I know some fictional cats. Shit, I know some
Yeah.
characters with glasses. Not those.
It-
See,
you
well, that's
know,
the thing. Like,
Joe
really
and Mike
depends.
fuse into like the super being. We know everything.
I was just,
Dirty
what I
Roars
did
was
is I
like-
just lent you all my brain processing power to run through your photographic memory.
Right.
There you go.
I was like, I could do all this work, or I could just free up RAM for him.
Just make him do it. I also want to say that when Flandy did his circle round of applause, the Dirty Rollers RPG said that was the single moment I've heard you guys ever go silent. That's all it takes is bad puns for us to just be like,
bad puns. Get out of that. Was a beautiful
and
pun.
that's-
It worked beautifully.
Also, I will mention we have pun and no pun emotes in case you have a particular team that you're on.
By law, you can't use the no pun emote, and we will send someone to find you.
That's
True,
we gave. I'm on team no pun as well, and I think the funniest part is that like you can see, based on Twitch, like which emotes you use more, and the no pun is always ahead of the pun one for me.
If you
The
use
no pun has never been used.
if you use no pun, Flandy will show up at your house and give you cheese wheel claps. Take that how you
This
want.
is true.
So,
This is true. This is true. And then we'll have a
I-
Gouda time.
I've done it many times. God damn it! That's a no pun
mean-
spam for you, sir. That is a no.
As much as it would
Um,
make sense that someone with that name would do me dirty, how dare you, the Dirty Rollers? Puns. Puns for days.
All right, I'm gonna start looking for someone for us to raid because I believe at the end of all of our shenanigans, that's the end of our thing. I will also mention we're gonna be back Wednesday for the Bygone Keep, which is our regular kind of like D&D stuff. We won't be in a cheese background talking not about cheese, but we play games and
I
stuff.
may or may not be sober, but it should be fun.
No, it
Hey, it's
should
good
be
because
sober.
I may or may not give you DM inspiration.
Oh, you need to.
Let's go.
Thank
Let's
you.
go.
I
I
need
can't on Wednesdays. I need you.
Yeah,
So-
you
so-
can't
so I
because
used
you're
to do
in the
that.
game.
I used to do that. I used to sit there and be like, "No, players in the game can't use channel points." And then I sat there, and I'm like, the community they all sit there and like they watch the game too. And I'm like, "Well, you're gaining points. Fucking cause chaos. Go ahead." So
Yeah. I
I
have,
allow
like,
it.
I'm really careful about it because I don't want it to influence our stories too much, but I do want them to have fun and and that's why like the
No,
DM
it's
inspiration and
good
stuff.
because
are a
as
thing.
much as
with
I would
me.
do the right thing and
Yeah.
give the DM inspiration, these short resters would give themselves inspiration left and right.
Anyway, this is all to say we'll be back Wednesday with the Bygone Keep, and then I believe next Friday we have the Kill Team, which is another kind of like side story of Legacy, and I'm actually gonna be recruiting for my like short series in May that'll be taking place on Saturdays in May, I think.
Is it going to be short like Bygone Keep is short?
Man, fuck you.
Excuse you. I am good about keeping my episodes to a specific number. Nenners is awful. Anyway, with all love and all that. We will also be doing a raffle for some cheesy dice that we will be giving out as a giveaway because we hit our milestone of 50 subs, which blew my mind. And we're closing in on 200 followers. So in celebration of both of those things, we're going to have a raffle. And details will be up about that soon. And it'll be exciting and fun. So
Their Discord.
thank you. Yes, Discord for all of our announcements and all this other stuff. And thank you so much for dropping by and hanging out with us. I was doing all of this talking, and I should have been looking for someone to raid.
Should have
and I
been
wasn't.
Fizz.
I'm trying to save this picture real quick so I can show what these cheesy cheese dice are gonna look like. So
give me the cheese
keep
campaign. Oh
keep
my
stalling
God.
because I'm almost there.
Well, I think
Well,
might
I can stall a
actually-
little. Come watch me tomorrow play Dungeons
Yeah.
and Dragons at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern. And Insomnia, you
to?
play all the time. When are you playing next?
Yeah.
We've been like on a little break because everybody had lives magically. When we play tomorrow, we're having we wrapped up Call of Cthulhu, and we're like Dan wants to do like a kind of Q&A and where we're going with things, and because he's kind of taking the same story of what happened, and we're pretty much almost done making the Fallout RPG 2D20 system in Foundry.
Oh shit! That
And,
sounds amazing.
We're gonna be like the process of everything from Cthulhu, not the characters. The characters will be like there'll be bits of that campaign in the Fallout series. So we are gonna be in Fallout.
Is that tomorrow?
no. Tomorrow's, like I said, we're doing like a questions and answers type deal.
What time?
So Q&A.
You just hang out, kind of just hang out, and 8 to 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
So exactly the same time. So everyone
Exactly the
in chat,
same
we
time.
will be watching to see who you love more and judging you harder.
Wow.
You gotta make a
I mean,
decision.
do you have the power of the old gods with you? That's the question I have for you.
Constantly.
Oh,
In fact,
okay,
I played an occultist in Call of Cthulhu, and
Okay, you're
literally has
going a
Cthulhu
certain
in his
direction right now.
yeah, that and I not only was I an occultist, I made pipe bombs. Don't ask how. And then I got my hands on a flamethrower.
The one time I played
Oh,
Call of
boy.
Cthulhu, I played a gangster mob enforcer. His two main stats I remember are fisticuffs and money. So anytime we had any sort of problem where we needed to ask questions, I would just put the cigar back in my mouth, start folding out bills. Okay, how much is this going to cost me?
Yep.
I don't got fucking time to be asking questions and follow up on clues. Joey texts these answers. What's this?
Yep,
how many
that's
bills?
exactly kind of like what I do. Except I can talk to the the crazy deities that show up and try to kill us, and which
Good
drives
lord.
the party insane. And then I made sure he had like a very high credit score, but I couldn't fight. So like when I got a hold of pipe bombs, I was really excited, and then I got the pipe bombs because we have a hobo in the party that they get a tinker skill where they can like magically tinker things. So he tinkered me the pipe bombs, and then I thought it was great because I'm gonna throw these pipe bombs. Well, issue with that was I had a 0 throwing skill, so so I would throw the pipe bombs and bad things would happen. What's up, murder hobos and chocobos?
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
Murder Hobos and Chocobos, thank you so much for the follow. We are actually ending our night by raiding. We had a really fun time playing, actually, but we're going to be ending our night here. I hope you had a wonderful Saturday. But we're
I like
gonna
that
go
you say it
raid-
like that.
Andy,
We're playing
actually,
and it's-
We were playing,
I know.
actually.
actually,
I
the
know,
game's
it's
not
been
over.
fun.
We're continuing.
Oh, fuck. I didn't know that. Jeez. I'm out of drinks. Anyway, no, it was super, super fun. Have a wonderful weekend. We're going to go raid Wit and Witchery because that's a cool name and they look like they're having a good time. So we're going to go say our goodbye. Have a wonderful night and please show Wit and Witchery some love. And we'll be back Wednesday. Please check out Insomnia Night tomorrow and Dispel Logic tomorrow as well. Okay. We love you. Good night.
Bolsomotonously.
Goodbye.
Bye.